barely up to date is gifted hater doesn't like rub rink. That's all I know.
That is true. He did a whole video
That's
about
all.
Rob Brink. Do you know
No,
Rob
no, no,
Brink?
no. I'm just giving you like there's. I
We're
I
big.
watched the Phil Shao documentary, and
That was great.
yeah, I'm glad that exists now.
Yeah, me too. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever.
All right. So the way I do the podcast is we watch a piece of transformative YouTube content. We could do the Phil Shao documentary, or if you want to pick something else from your past, or if
You got me for fucking as long as my kids are asleep. So
all right.
whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
Okay, can we watch an adult video?
Like porn?
I'm sure, I guess.
What does that mean? An adult video?
No, have you seen the sex tape with Colin Farrell?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yes, you know it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but that came out in a time where yeah.
Can we explain that? Can you explain that to my younger listeners and viewers now? Because I discussed the Colin Farrell sex tape on a previous podcast and nobody knew what I was talking about.
Well, fuck it. It was before the internet, basically.
Yeah.
So it was like.
But you.
LimeWire internet.
But how good was the dialogue? You remember that line, right?
Well, it just is like. It's just so crazy that like I have that much confidence.
Do you want to? Can you?
Are we recording right now?
I am definitely recording, but if you want to record a backup in case I fuck this all up, please do.
Copy. Got you. Are we recording? On the record, off the record?
Yeah, I watched that. I'll tell you exactly where I was when I saw that sex tape. I was in.
It's not like 9/11. Jesus Christ.
It's a really good piece of cinema. I mean, you just quoted it.
Yeah, because it was of a time.
Dude, it had great casting. It had great. It was the best casting in any sex tape.
Sure.
Okay, it had the best dialogue from any sex tape.
It has a good quote.
It had a cat.
Again, being a younger man at that time, watching that and him saying that, I was just like, I thought A, it was hilarious, but B, you're like, damn, this dude is that confident.
Yeah.
He's an actor, so.
Can you, our executive producer, can you please link to the Colin Farrell sex tape in the chat so our younger. No, it's not going to be part of our video. Like in case they want to look at it, it's like a footnote.
Oh my God, they can. How about they can do it on themselves? You don't need to help. Fucking give a guiding hand. If they're curious, they'll Google it or whatever.
My team. It's nice to get them to do some stuff. You know what it's like having employees.
Yeah, sure.
It's hard.
Anyways,
you got to keep them motivated with things that they're doing.
Right.
Okay. Besides the sex tape, so let's not watch a sex tape.
Besides Colin Farrell.
Yeah. So,
what else?
Do you want to talk about what's going on with 917?
What do you want to know?
I think.
Are they going to play this right now?
What, the Phil Shao video?
Oh, okay. Then sure, play. Go ahead.
It's good, right? You liked it?
I mean, I think he was always everyone's favorite skater at that time. I never met him.
Me either.
I was too young.
You were too young, yeah. But you heard about him, right?
But when I was 16, 17, I hung out with 16, 17, 18, 17, 19. No, maybe, anyways, long story short, I hung out with Lance Dawes when I was really young.
Lance Dawes is the photographer?
Yeah, and he would always talk about how great Phil Shao was.
Yeah.
And so all those stories I've heard those stories a long time ago. So it was cool seeing them come back together. And they always said like it's, the guns in the Hosoi.
Yeah, one of the things, the smartest things Ted Barrow ever said to me was when I was working at Autumn. Did I meet you? I didn't meet you when
I
Autumn
don't
was
know
on.
where we, to
What?
be honest. I was just New York
Okay,
connection.
but did you ever go to the Autumn on Second Street, or did you only go to the one when it was on Ninth?
Uh, when I was a little kid, I wanted to, and I think we went,
Past it.
maybe we ate sidewalk with Kessler, and then they're like, oh, that's where Autumn is. I was like, whoa, cool.
Wait, you were there with Andy Kessler?
No, I didn't ever go there.
Oh,
We were just on A because it was off of A, right?
but you
Second
were
and A.
but you were with Andy Kessler?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sick.
mean, me and my dad.
Sure, sure,
I
sure.
was
No, but
with my,
Andy
I was
Kessler.
with my dad, and yeah, I think they were like, oh, that's over there. That's where Autumn is.
Yeah.
As we were like walking.
So Ted Barrow got me a job working at Autumn. Uh, on Second Street. I think I maybe worked there for a month before I got fired for giving the owner Dave, trying to give him weed to give to Ted Barrow for me.
That seems not really that justifiable, but
Well,
okay.
I think he was kind of like
maybe
what.
you found a maybe you weren't that great of an employee, and that was just like, oh, all right,
Well, it was probably like
max it.
I think I was too stupid. I was too young and stupid to realize that like that's his business and his lease and he has a family and a kid. And here I was like thinking it was funny and cool to like hand him. Anyway, it was anyway.
You're a kid. This is what kids do.
Yes, I was stupid. But Ted got me the job there, and I remember one time Ted was talking about Phil Shao, and he said, and this is already when Phil had already been dead, and I was kind of like, yeah, I remember that picture of like it was from the slap poster of him ollieing off the big square.
Yeah.
And so that was in like a skate shop that I grew up with. They had it in the bathroom and stuff. So I always like saw him around. Well, whoopsie, sorry, I went too low. Basically, but I always heard how good he was. So what Ted said was the fact that Phil Shao skated for Think is like the worst part about it because Think was such a shitty company that they didn't have someone filming him the whole time.
Right.
And I thought that was a pretty brilliant, a pretty insightful thing to say, to think about it. Like if he was on a different company, we would have seen way more footage of him.
That's not true. Those guys didn't care. It's just they come from a different generation.
But
it wasn't about filming.
It was for some people, but it wasn't for Think.
Yeah, but it wasn't normalized like it is today or when.
It was amongst certain groups though, Alex. Like all the Plan B guys were filming.
Yeah, but that guy's not Plan. He wasn't like.
But that's what I'm saying. He could have been on Plan.
Similar in age, but they're different.
Imagine if he was on Plan B. He would have been in all these videos. He would have gone on all those tours that they took. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
I mean, you can say, yeah, sure.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Alex. Ted Barrow's a fucking moron, and that's completely incorrect.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to give you context of like that just wasn't the thing, especially in Northern California. Unless you were like Carol or someone who the kids were adopting that thing more so than like the older generation.
No, you're totally right. Ted was wrong. Ted was totally wrong. That's an incorrect thing for him.
No, I mean, Think was, I mean, it wasn't my favorite company, and there's so many different iterations, and I supposedly they're bringing it back. I heard.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true.
Who'd you hear that from? Greg from Mike Carroll or Greg Carroll?
No, Greg Carroll supposedly has nothing to do with it, but it's just like kind of like I only know when I think of Think, I think of Drehobel.
Okay.
And then there was like there was like so many iterations of it where it just wasn't. It's kind of like a stepping stone company.
Yes. So yeah. Anyway, let's not shit talk Greg Carroll's Think.
No. But at one point it had. I mean, it was a cool company.
It sort of was and it wasn't. I mean, at least not for me. It wasn't like as cool as like Blue was a cool company.
I think when it started, it was like very much like young kids, graffiti.
Yeah.
Inner city kids type vibe.
Do you want to talk to do you want to take any audience questions or can we do that at the end?
You tell me.
I got a special guest. I've got a special guest that I just see who came in, so I'm going to invite them to speak. Some of these people are pretty funny. There's this guy Sickens that I like in here, but there's this other guy called Joa that I think would be funny to talk to.
Gifted hater.
Yeah, do you know him?
We know of each other.
Oh, well.
I just found out that's his name. So
Okay, well that guy, the Joa is the gifted hater, and
yeah,
he
bring him on.
bring him on, Joa. Come on, get on the
Come on,
stage.
he's got an opinion.
He definitely has an opinion on Phil Shao. Let's hear what he has to say. Anyway, he's not coming, but he's I think he's in the audience right now. All right, so yeah, Phil Shao was fucking great. That documentary came out, and what did you have a favorite part in it? Did you watch Jim's Ramp Jam? Did you ever see that video before?
Yeah. Yes.
That was one of my favorite skate
It's
videos.
nice to hear the stories and the the folklore of this person, the mystique of this person that he held.
Yeah.
And it was hard to see footage, but that's also sometimes makes them
better.
People that are, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's for sure like what makes stuff cooler. I saw some good footage of you recently, old footage.
Yeah, okay.
It was you skating. Actually, no, it was Mike Carroll skating the mini ramp in the Cheese and Crackers video, which I had never seen.
The bad footage. Okay, let's go.
But,
yeah. Anyways,
can I finish?
Yeah.
So
I'm listening. I'm just getting water.
Yeah, do that. Right over there. So I was watching the footage from Cheese and Crackers. It was Mike Carroll skating this mini ramp. I didn't realize it was Cheese and Crackers, whatever. But I'm watching Mike Carroll skate. I think he was wearing a green shirt. And he's skating this mini ramp. And I thought to myself, wow, he's skating a lot like Alex skates. And then right after his line, you were skating. So it was the same session. And it was like funny to see. Like I feel like he was kind of influenced by your style in a way, the way he was skating that mini ramp.
No, I don't think so, but I'll take it. Thanks. No, I don't think so at all. But guess maybe it's the other way.
We should watch that as well. Not if you can find that. It's the montage friends in Cheese and Crackers video, I think. Hey, Joa, you want to say hello to us? You want to put your camera on?
Hey, want to play your video? I can play his video part up. Let's fucking. No.
I can turn it on. I'm like out in public. I'm at a bookstore right now.
Ooh, show us the book. What are you gonna buy, buddy?
Well, I just left because you talked to me, so I scurried outside right now.
You're a responsible consumer. That's very nice customer. Management thanks you.
Yeah. So what's up, guys? Dude, what the fuck is going on? How did this happen?
What do you mean?
I didn't know. Dude, GMGC just started. He's already pulling A-listers.
No. One must be a lister. Sloan taught me a lot. We were fashion assistant buddies at one point. We're friends still. Don't worry.
Thanks. You unfollowed me on Instagram, but that's okay.
Well, you were recycling your photos at one point.
Ooh,
shit!
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! If this is anything like Sloan's other interviews, it's gonna end up in fucking flames. This is
no.
What other interviews, Joa? What are you talking about? What interview ended up in flames?
I don't know. Should I name names or should I?
Please
not name
names? Fucking names. What interview did I do that ended up in flames?
This old legend.
Dude, that guy.
This old legend. It sounds like a Jeopardy question.
Did you see that guy in Arizona, by the way?
Of course I did. He's my buddy.
Did you ask him about his performance?
Are you from Arizona? Hold on. Are you from Arizona?
No, I was there for Ryan's event.
He's an Orange County kid. He's an Orange County kid.
Okay. Oh, really? What part?
I'm from Santa Ana.
Oh, hell yeah. Orale.
Yeah. The best city in Orange County, I would say.
They all suck, Alex. Get real. They all suck. Sorry, I have to mute that guy. I'm sorry for that he interrupted us.
Not Santa Ana? Santa Ana's kind of, yeah, no, Santa Ana sucks.
Yeah, Santa Ana totally sucks. Joa is like crazy. Sorry about that. I was hoping
there's definitely culture there.
Do you have?
But yeah,
Do you want to talk
I'm not
about?
saying it sucks. Like, wow. Anyways,
Do you want
it's
to?
not.
Do you want to explain what's
You
happening
get
with?
good. There's a lot of good cars over there. A lot of used good deals for cars.
Yeah, I'm a bicycle man
I'm
myself.
just saying that, you know.
Look at you, always
Isn't
looking
the
for the.
kids science museum over there as well?
There you go. Um, basically, I'm wondering what's going on with 917. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, how about like what's going on with fucking skateboarding?
I just watched. Do you want to watch the
How
new?
about it's in a free fall?
Do you want to watch the new Supreme upload with me? Let's watch that.
No, I don't.
Why not? I just watched the
I
first.
don't like
I spent 2 hours talking about a 2 minute commercial they just made.
because it upset you.
No,
Made
I
you
mean,
upset, excuse me.
I must have liked it. I liked the outfits were really cute. There was like a cropped Cater was wearing a cropped top puffer jacket.
Not.
Do you miss those Supreme checks? Oh, tell us what was a Supreme contract look like? What did a Supreme contract look like?
What is it called when a comedian takes another person's joke?
A thief?
It's called like stereographing or something.
Choreographing?
No, there's a word for it.
Help us,
You
chat.
hear something.
Help
and you
us,
repeat
chat.
it, and you don't aware that you took it. Joe, you rebooked.
Hold on, let me unmute Joa. Joa does have a good vocabulary. This might be useful.
Oh, was I muted?
Yeah. We didn't want you to have fucking.
What the fuck? Why would you invite me in here and then
This
mute
is like
me?
a political debate.
What do
You have a minute.
you just started talking about Santa Ana and it kind of got boring. My listeners didn't want to hear about
I
that.
was fucking asked about it.
Dude, it's Alex's interview and you're fucking
Fuck you. You asked me to be in here. You're an idiot, Sloat. I'm fucking out of here.
wow. What a unhinged lunatic.
You know.
Oh my god, you guys. Sorry about that, Alex. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Okay. So what do you? Okay, come on. What's the question? What are we talking about?
I'm a little sorry. That was just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. That whole interaction with that guy.
I feel like I'm on like an Eric Anthony or like a Tom Green talk show right now.
That's
where there's like no structure.
There's a lot of structure.
Eric Anthony.
I ironed my shirt today. Oh, we were talking about the Supreme upload. Oh yeah, can you tell us about a Supreme contract? Did you ever have to sign a contract when you skated for them?
No, I never. I only got paid for like a month or 2 months. So,
can you put a date on that? Are you like because it was a handshake deal?
Cherry after Cherry.
So you didn't get paid before Cherry?
No, I never got paid from them really.
It was just
I think I got paid like three grand
after Cherry.
About it. So I got a check from them, but there's times where like, so there was so there's a day where if you look watching Cherry or I like grind the top of the like where's the courthouse, the other building.
Yeah. The double. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. Off the top of the stairs there.
Yeah, I didn't like how I did it, but anyways,
I understand that, but it was sick that you did it.
Anyways, I did it, and we were like rushing because like we had to go meet a friend for dinner or something, and I was just like, "Fuck, I'll just do it," and like did it, and then we were going, and we bumped into James, and then like,
that's James James Jebbia.
James Jebbia, and then later on, maybe a week later, like, "Hey, come in the office really quick." And I'm like, "Okay," and like just handed me like an envelope. And it was like, whatever, $1,000. And
okay.
they're like, James thought you looked cool. I'm like, well, okay.
And who said
crazy, but like, I'll accept.
Who said that?
And then it became like a joke that like James is at the end of the rail, or whatever is at the end of the spot. But there was that. But no, I never really. There was never a contract. It was always like kind of contracts came later with the kids. They were kind of just like there was no structure. There wasn't really a team per se at the
Was
time.
was Jason Dill the team manager at the time?
Never.
No, never. Okay.
There was no team manager.
There wasn't.
Kyle was like dealing with it, but I mean, it was a lot smaller of a company then.
Who was dealing with it?
Kyle Demers.
I don't know them.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
No, it's interesting to hear this side of it, and especially with like with Tyshawn's contract getting like terminated. A lot of people in the skate world and watching it are like really interested to hear about stuff like this, and a lot of people won't talk candidly about it. Do you mind talking to us about like what you did with like what happened when you got on Vans?
Well, yeah, sure, but let me finish the Supreme thing.
Please.
I think they like after the video they started kind of forming and figuring out how to really make it into a team. And so then they're like, whatever. There was no contracts, but they're like, hey, we're gonna pay you this much and whatever. And then they were getting mad because I wasn't wearing the clothes. But I think that same time Sandy Hook happened.
Okay. The shooting.
Shirts with like, yeah, that was a school shooting, and they had all these shirts with guns on it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm like really that comfortable with wearing.
They love
that shit right now.
They love the guns. They love gun shirts at Supreme, don't they?
Yeah, well, you're selling to kids. Anyways, and I just remember they're like, "Hey, you're not wearing this stuff," and then like, I swear to God, they never told me, and I just a check never came again, basically, because I didn't wear. They never told me, or like. There was never a course of like, hey, you need to wear the shirts or whatever. You need to wear the other clothes beside like a white T-shirt.
Like super unprofessional.
But you have to remember this was at a time when like Tyler the Creator was at its like peak white kid suburban clothing and that was the kind of the style that was going on at that time, and it just was like not anything I wanted to wear, and it was very loud, and I was not wearing that type of stuff.
Do you ever see
really interested in wearing?
Do you ever see the new product and think, "Wow, I want to wear that now"?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I watched the
No, I mean I sold most of them. I mean I got rid of them. My stuff mostly. I maybe hold a couple of things, but they were from like 2000, like when when they still made stuff in Japan.
Did you enjoy filming for Cherry?
Yeah, it didn't seem that stressful because it was like, what is it? Like what was the format of the deal? It wasn't like parts or anything. And yeah, that one was just like, I think the one I enjoyed most was, it's not really a part, but Narnar was a fun experience all in all.
Was Narnar, that was Sam's video, right?
Yeah, but it was just, at the time, I think it was like, we were all working on Fully Flared, and they're like, hey, and I wasn't fully on yet. And I was friends with Mark
Gonzalez.
Like, hey, you want to come? Yeah, and I wasn't on Girl yet, but I was getting boards, but they wanted me to come on this crooked trip. And I think there was a point where they wanted to give me a guest am board, and like Carol and them were like, no. Like they was like protective.
Yeah.
And that one was fun because Mark had this art show, and he made like his dolls that spat bubbles out. And we all like literally were like doing like slave labor, working on them, and then we'd go skate.
Where was that show at?
It was in London somewhere. I can't remember exactly.
Okay,
where.
So you were filming Narnar in London?
Yeah, they flew me out to London.
That's sick.
And we just were like having a good old time.
That's super sick.
And that was with Van Estelle and myself.
So Van, you got to skate with Van?
I think that's it. Me and him. It was like such a strange, and maybe there was one other person, Mark, I think, basically, but it was me, those three. And
were you skating Van?
I was like young, and I was trying to get like Van to like me.
Yeah,
I remember he was just like, he was just didn't care.
What was he
I was
like? Like, how would you
I was trying to seek for like get his approval to some
how would you
degree. Like
describe Van Wastel? Because like I don't really know him that well. I mean, I know he's like adjacent. Like I knew
he
some.
was an oddball, but he was the time I met him, or like the little trip that I went on with him. He was like, it felt like I was little brother trying to get like big brother's approval.
He's California too, right?
Yeah, he's not Thousand Oaks. Where is it? He's more like Moore Park,
Okay.
Mikey Taylor area.
Good old Mikey. Do you talk to Mikey Taylor these days?
No, I do not.
Is he a mayor of a city or something?
I'm not sure. He's some form of political, small political.
Maybe he's a podcaster.
Statue.
I don't remember. Maybe he's a podcaster also.
He's a financial influencer that gone state politician.
Wow. Would you ever get into politics?
No, why? I don't know. People
No?
that get into politics are weird. How
Yeah.
about that?
I'm trying.
And also, as we've found out recently, huh?
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, very much so. I keep trying to convince my kid that that's what they need to get into because it seems like a career that like if you have the fortitude for it, you're kind of set for the rest of your life after you do it.
yeah, I think it's
Good benefits.
I think you need to have like family intrigue. You can't, not just anyone can sign up for it kind of thing.
You kind of can. Just anybody can just kind of do it. You just have that's the crazy thing about it is you just have to like go for it.
Oh, that's yeah, sure. But I'm saying if we're talking about like high power people,
Sure.
I think that you need to be some form of wealth.
I guess
Anyways,
so. So
let's not get political.
Well, everything's political. So what?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So you don't really remember when you met me. I think you got introduced.
I met you.
You met me through my first wife.
Yes.
Because you knew Alan. You knew Alan. Levitt. Right, Alon.
Alon?
Yeah, Alon. You knew Alon.
Yeah, Alon. I think I have no idea where we met, but that's kind of the beauty of New York.
You were introduced to my ex-wife as like an intern for her, like a photo assistant.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's Matt Creed.
It could be.
Maybe
It definitely could be. It definitely could be. Oh my God, I've got a funny story about that.
Okay.
Do you want to hear my?
So yeah, we went. The fast story is we met through your first wife.
Yeah, but you know my second wife also.
Yeah, and good save. And
thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we assisted a couple of people.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot, and it was very informative. I think I met Jay Massacre. I knew him. I had met him before, but then met him again.
Yeah, and then he gave you some opportunities with like photography as well.
No, he came with his like big like portfolio book. He's like, let's shoot something, and I think we were going to shoot something for details, and then they went out of business. Condé Nast was like, yeah, we don't need this anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Are you still taking pictures at all?
No, I didn't really like. It gave me too much anxiety, and funny enough, it was like I was always trying to figure out like after skateboarding the exit strategy.
Yeah, I was
like, all right, this one's a pretty like I just came to a point where I was just like, I think I shot something for Muse, like an editorial. And
a girl? You shot a female story?
Yeah, female story of this, and then I just remember like they were asking ideas, and then they would just be like, ignore them, and then I had to flip the bill for like everything.
Yeah.
And
editorial baby.
Being like, oh, you have to just be like a rich kid that can like keep doing this until you like have gone to enough parties and like it starts like you're in the wheel and you're fully moving. You're the cog, and then like people start giving you jobs. But I was like, this is becoming really expensive.
Yeah. Were you ever?
And also, it was like my last thing. I'm like, I don't want to do this. This sucks.
Yeah, it's not the most fun thing sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, and no, all my cameras got stolen.
Oh shit! Where?
At my office,
On
a lot of my stuff got
off
stolen.
canal on canal
But
or
most
where?
in the 917 Bianca office that I had last, there was one break-in that happened, and I noticed the door wasn't locked when I opened. And I was like, oh, I'm like, did because I had forgotten to lock it before, maybe in the past,
That's heart
and I was
wrenching.
like, oh fuck. And I went in there. I'm like, wait, what? You know, I don't know if you ever dealt with like a burglary, but you're like, you feel like, wait, wasn't something right there? And I kind of like scanned, but I'm like, oh, whatever. And then I looked. I'm like, wait, where's those guitars? I just played with those. And then I was like, oh shit, someone's been in here and they've stolen stuff. And then I went out to Paris for a job, and I was like kind of happy because work has been really slow, and I was like finally I'm like getting the ball rolling. And the last day, the day of me leaving, I like wake up to like a text being like, "Hey, someone broke into the office," and then just a photo of like a lamp, like it being pried open, and just it swayed open, and all I could see was like obviously within the photo just all, like the stuff that was missing already, and I was just like in Paris, and everyone was sleeping here, and I was just like trying to get someone to be like, just lock the door now because it's exposed and I don't know what's in there and what's not. And
That sucks, man.
yeah, it sucked because a lot of like all my DJ equipment, no, predominantly all my DJ equipment that I've had. I mean, just all the stuff I've bought through
Yeah,
my years of
important stuff that
working.
that you really cared about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was definitely like hollow. I felt hollowed for a while, and yeah, it sucked. It wasn't a fun process, but
Was that the office?
maybe
Was that the office that
I've
Alzheimer?
been broken in twice.
Was that the one that Alzheimer's
But
and Price were in as well?
no, this was here in LA.
Oh, in Los Angeles. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like I'm sure anyone that's been through burglary, it sucks. I didn't have insurance either,
Yeah.
and they happened kind of. I was like, it happened once. I called like whatever, did the cops whole thing, and I'm sure they're gonna like try to come back, and like we kind of like try to like fix the locks, and I was just like kind of trying to process like, all right, I need to like move out of here, but like I need to figure out what does that look like. And then it just happened again while I was out of town. Someone was like, "It's an inside job. You posted that you're in Paris, and it happened." That's like,
Yeah, you got
that's a
Kardashian.
big, yeah, exactly. But she could afford to buy all her stuff back.
Yeah,
I mean, the good thing is it was okay. So all the stuff's replaceable,
mm-hmm.
but I thought they stole my hard drive. Or they stole some hard drives, but I thought all of my like photography, to circle back full circle, of all the jobs that I had shot and stuff was stolen, and all the digital photos I had, but I found that hard drive, so it wasn't that.
Do you ever think about
It
trying?
sucks. It definitely sucks because it was like guitars I had modified, and there was like I had a Bozak mixer. I know that means nothing to most people, but if you know, you know. But
Chat
it's
if
like just an
anybody
old,
if anybody wants a
old
Bozak's
hi-fi.
yeah. What's it?
Yeah, but the thing that drives me nuts is I'm like they stole so much shit, and I never saw any of it on like marketplace or in what's it called? Not swap meets. What am I thinking? Um, Pawn shops or anything like that.
You never found
So
it.
I was like, nothing. You know what I mean? And it was just like I had all like a bunch of contacts. I had a Pantax. I had a Hasselblad. I had my just so many things here. It's like, well, fuck, I wanted to sell those. Like I didn't want you to sell them.
Oh,
So,
right. Oh my God, dude.
but I think the music stuff was the kind of the most frustrating out of all this stuff, because the camera stuff I wasn't using.
That's just
I wasn't
technology.
doing music.
That's just technology. The music stuff maybe you had more of an
Oh,
emotional connection with.
yeah, kind of like there's just, I had like a guitar that I found, like I had like a Epiphone that I had found for $50 off on offer up, and like I had modded it, and like I liked how it played a lot and whatever.
Are you still playing?
But the other stuff, no, I have kids. They don't have much time to do anything but
That
this
that's true. That's true. How's your
until that maybe school happens. I don't know.
Yeah, it gets a lot easier once the school starts. How's your partner handling all being a mom?
I think it's just it's a stressful fucking, being a parent is stressful enough,
I agree.
but also fucking being in probably California, and in like the climate that we're in right now in terms of like economics, it doesn't help at all.
Yeah.
It's not like like a thriving world right now.
No, tell me about
But
it,
also,
man. I'm always like one invoice.
money.
I'm always like one invoice away from fucking like having to go sell cameras sometimes.
Maybe you took them. Yeah, but no, exactly. That's like where I'm at. Where I was just like, how did I get into this
Yeah.
position that I was hoping to avoid?
Yeah. Well, love, right?
No, no, no. I mean, just like career wise, I'm always just like, don't like know enough things that you'll be able to have like a, a job with freedom. And
It's hard to find, and the people that have it, like a lot of times that you
yeah,
don't feel like they deserve it or even like realize what they have sometimes.
bro, I've been at this point in time. People, just parents are paying their fucking kids' tuition through life.
How's your
Wow, this is a fucking depressing interview.
Oh, how's your dad doing? How is he enjoying being a grandpa?
He likes being a grandfather. He comes here probably too much.
And
Yeah, he comes here every other day.
and is your grandfather is he still alive?
No, he's passed.
When did that happen?
He is deceased. Right after COVID, kind of. Not because he caught COVID. He was
He
92,
was an older guy, yeah.
and he was an older guy. That was really fun though. COVID was like fantastic. Like
That's
I
the
know
last
some people.
that's the last time I talked to you, and you were in a really good mood, like hanging out with your dad and your grandfather.
Yeah, because there was I was like, I just was like doing the company thing, and I think people were like, "Whoa, this guy fucking blew it." But I don't think people realize that like I was burning a candle at both ends, where it was like do Bianca, then straight into 917, then do Bianca to 917, and then like have zero time for myself. And this is like the last thing you want to do is go skate when you've been working on skateboards or fucking clothing and graphics. And COVID was like the break that I'm like, I don't want to just like sit around and like make music. And so I just kind of in Hemet, where my grandpa used to live, I would like make music, cook, and then like he lived on like kind of this like a golf community where it's like there's like houses and like there's like a couple of greens.
Sure.
I don't play golf, but I would
Yeah.
just like make music and listen to the song and go on like a walk and like listen to the things that need to be changed. And it was a really fun creative time. And I was like getting to a point where I was like making like a song a day and I could finish it. And there was a lot of and I think I was learning how to make like pad surfboards. I don't know. It was like like weirdly a fond, like one of my like happiest times. I can say that probably.
No, it's an amazing opportunity for people, especially for creatives type people and people that are dreamers and people that have imagination. It was an amazing opportunity because you didn't have to worry about everything because we're kind of like forced to just be in these little circles, and if you were healthy and if you were the type of person who liked to dream and liked to imagine things, like it was a really beautiful time.
Yeah, it was yeah, exactly. That's a great way of putting it.
Like, well, I wasn't one of those people who like I didn't need to go to a bar or a restaurant or shopping to feel good about myself. You know, like I felt great, just like you said, just walking like with people I knew, and you know, or just by myself. Yeah, it was an amazing time for me.
Yeah. So yeah, that was yeah. But he passed, and he kind of became like this curmudgeon old man that like was kind of just like delirious and like
I saw some
I like be I would like make me I like he wanted like mayonnaise and ham sandwiches, or no, it's mayonnaise and cheese sandwiches only. I'm like, I can make you something that tastes far better than this if you want. He's like, no. And he just kind of like became like this grumpy, like senile man that when he like passed, I'm like, it's all right. Oh, he, you know, it was his time. It wasn't like a sad.
No, you were posting some really funny videos and really enduring. Some of my favorite images and videos you've ever made were like videos of you of your grandfather.
Oh, dude, he like my grandfather. I mean, I'm sorry, my father got him an iPhone, and he'd play solitaire. But then he would click on like the free ads, and those free ads would take him to like. I remember there's just we were like watching TV, and like he was like singing, and then you just heard this like moaning out of his phone. I'm like, "What are you watching?" Like,
He's daytime gooning.
Yeah, he was like so annoyed. Or actually, I think he was like actually like, "Wow, what is this?" But then he's like, "I can't change it." I'm like, "All right, here, hold on." Anyways, okay, enough about me. Maybe we should talk about skateboarding.
Let's talk about skateboarding.
You know, this is like no one wants to hear personal stuff.
That's not true. We love hearing about the freaky stuff grandpas like to watch.
Yeah.
Good morning, general chat loves a good. It circles right back to adult themed videos.
Yeah.
So, what's going on with 917? Is it still a brand? We saw that you relaunched some product.
Yeah, but people aren't buying stuff, so it's probably gonna go away again. I think skateboarding. I saw some stupid ass thing from that guy Tim Dillon. Do you know who that is?
The comedian podcaster.
Oh, is it? No, I don't know what his name is. Thank God. Tim something. He wears a beanie. He's like a right wing guy.
Oh, Tim Pool, friend of yes, Tim Pool.
Talking bullshit.
Tim Pool, yes, the Boonies.
Tim Pool.
He sponsors some of your favorite skateboarders, Alex.
Yeah. He was like, okay, wow, you sold 500 skateboards. Congrats. But he like spread this fucking false narrative, as one does. And I was like, just like, oh my, this is so not true by any fucking means.
Yeah, he's a liar.
You know, he's just big time liar.
he's that guy's so full of shit.
I mean, it was just like, bro, how about this fucking the economy's bad and fucking kids want to be influencers and they fucking have a device that's highly addictive.
Mm-hmm.
Not fucking any of your bullshit.
No, he's a fucking piece of shit. Did you? If you should check out the Gifted Hater Tim Pool videos. You might actually enjoy those.
Oh, I didn't know there was.
He made two really good videos attacking and destroying Tim Pool. So check out the Gifted Haters Tim Pool videos. Those are good.
No, I'll say that I watched the one on Edgelord, and I didn't know like where the money came from. It was so insane.
Was that content you enjoyed?
I mean, it was just like, and all the is like, dude, you don't even have to Google. You don't even have to Google that deep. You just like Google the name, and like it comes right up. Because it was like Russian like oligarchs. There, yeah, like just like some really shady shit.
Were you approached to do anything with Edgelord? Because I feel like you're kind of in that world. I feel like Harmony Korine would be into you.
No, I think I mean, I was like thinking of it. I talked to Harmony, and I was talking to him, and as I was talking to him, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this guy has no idea what he's getting into, and this shit is gonna last a year, 2 years max. until he fucking burns out. I'm like, oh, you have no, like, because he's like, skaters are really just like nitpicky, like little bitches. And then, you know, like,
That's
oh,
a good. That's a good Harmony Korine impersonation.
I don't even have the skin for it anymore. But like, if you don't have the skin for it, you should not be around this. You know.
Yeah.
So like, when I was like listening, I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna last. I'm sorry. Like, best of luck to everyone that is joined. But like, you know.
So are you?
And also, it was clearly, it was like this dude always wanted to like have something in skateboarding, and like now he's like living this like little kind of,
Well, it's falling apart, right? Like
young adult fantasy.
I think everybody's out off the
What?
team. I think it's falling apart. I think everyone's quit at this point.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, in theory, his idea was like a solid idea, but like,
Yeah.
it's just like I don't know if skateboarding is the vehicle for that.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was like metaverse. I mean, I think these dudes that have money see what their kids are doing, and they try to like get ahead of the like curve, and it just like doesn't come from a natural place, and they're not interested, but they like kind of understand it. And like, well, what if we, you know, use like the metaverse as like a platform to show movies? You know, it's like, okay, that will probably be a thing when our kids are like adults, but like right now, it's not going to happen fast enough. So
No. Maybe if Discord gets involved. I've been a fan of this app, but
what app?
Discord.
Oh, yeah, but it was based off of all this stuff that was going on. But I mean, I think he watched his kids play video games and watch how they like how interactive it is. And
Yeah.
Like how many like
Yeah, watching my
you know, like, so basically, it's funny. I don't play video games really
none.
because they're too addictive for me.
100%.
Like I got addicted to like PUBG. If you know what that is, it's basically like
PUBG. Anyone in the
Call of
chat
Duty.
know what PUBG is?
Yeah, most kids will know what it is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
basically like Fortnite meets Call of Duty.
Oh, the chat is going wild. They're super hyped that you're a PUBG player.
I was like kind of good at it too.
Really? What was your ranking?
Well, whatever. I like the battle royale. I could fucking. Who knows what any of it means when you're at my age? Well, I would like get first a couple times. I don't know. I didn't play it that much, so maybe I should kill my ego. But yeah, I don't know. I was addicted to PUBG. I would like sit there and like, all right, I'm gonna like just play one round of battle royale, and then it would like turn into like 5.
What year was this?
Each one is like 45 minutes, unless you get like taken out fast.
What year was this?
My last year.
Oh shit! This is recent.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh wow, you can take your. Then you can. I realized I'm like, oh wow, you can take your iPad and set up a Bluetooth controller to it. And I got really into Call of Duty again.
Ah.
And but Call of Duty kind of sucks.
That was one of my first experiences of like internet culture. I remember putting on the headset at my friend's little brother's house when he had like finally like hooked it up to online. This was like 2002. And I put the headsets on. I'm in the lobby. It's kind of like what I'm looking at right now. And all I hear is just like children screaming the N-word.
Yeah.
And I was I took the fucking headphones off after like, and my friend's little brother is like going at these kids, and they're all, and I took that shit off. I was like, I can't be involved in this. This is too much. But,
yeah. Anyways, PUBG, and iPad Call of Duty. I'm trying to think of what else I was. There was another game I was like trying to get on, but I didn't have the fucking computer for it.
So, are you gonna try to? Are you doing Bianca Shandon still? That's a wrap.
So long story short, I can explain this. Long story short,
you don't have to if you don't want to talk about this. This is boring.
I mean, I have nothing to fuck. Like I said, I don't have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I don't even want to say I mismanaged it. I just was trying to figure out how to do this in a time when shit was going fucking awry. So in 2022, we did a lot, a drop. We sold it to stores, and we were like, 90 grand. And then like half the stores didn't pay us. And then we were running the company. I was trying to get paid, but we were bleeding money for our overhead, and it wasn't turning fast enough. And so what happened was basically I burned through most of the money on just rent and just like, stupid whatever, just normal stuff. And these companies didn't pay their bills. And then it's to a point where I was like, yo, like I kept sending emails and they just ignore it. And the finally way I got paid was like, if you don't pay us by, by this date, I'm going on social media and I'm going to talk about it and make a video about how not to do business with you and do a whole fucking smear campaign. And they literally were like, we'll pay you tomorrow. And I was like, oh, so I had to threaten you? You fucking assholes. And
I just had to tell a client 2 hours ago, hey, why don't you just send that invoice, please? And they said to me, I think about that every day. And I said, yes, just send the bill, or just send the payment.
Well, there's a couple ways of going about that. You get paid 50 up front, 50 at the end.
That's right.
Or
get the advance.
Or you could put it in your clause, be like, there's interest that occurs. And if they agree to it, they agree to it.
Yeah.
They will overlook it, and then they're like, well, I didn't say yes to that. And you're like, well, you did.
Contracts are mad important.
Contracts, baby.
Yeah.
So people like contracts. This is the contract interview, huh? Tyshawn's.
It's interesting stuff, Alex, and it's like you've been a part of some of like really interesting moments of like the skateboarding, like with like Nike, from Vans to Nike, the Supreme thing, starting your own brand after being at several different companies.
I just got lucky. It's not like I was like, oh.
Well, sure, luck plays a part in all of it. I mean, you got lucky just being born in California. But like, so there's all like regiments of luck, but your skill is
in general though. Like I look back, I'm like, oh,
the timing was right. The timing was right. You had some opportunities.
It wasn't like I was like, I see this happening. I foresee this happening, and I shall change my direction.
Yeah,
like that wasn't happening.
So are you? I mean, I skated 2 days ago for the first time in 2.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then I skated again yesterday and then today. So I've got a big game of skate. I'm training for a game of skate I have to win. But
cool.
Do you skate often?
No. I don't have time.
Yeah, with 2 kids, there's no time to do it.
My back, I did something to my back. I don't know how. Just from life, I think. I mean, the last 6 years hasn't been easy.
Are you still doing yoga?
No, I don't. I do not have time.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It seems like I have time, but
no,
it's because these kids are asleep, and I'm sure my oldest is gonna wake up.
Alex,
soon enough.
You don't have to explain it to me, dude. I've got a fucking 8-year-old.
I know, but I'm explaining it to the others.
They're idiots.
But like I said, there's a lot of stress.
Yeah. But you were like you were one of my you were one of my favorite skateboarders, but also like one of my favorite yogaers.
Yeah, I wasn't that good.
It doesn't matter.
I know it's not. I know it doesn't matter.
The fact that you were practicing pretty consistently. You were practicing pretty.
I'll get back there. I'll get back to my religion at some point.
Was it a religious thing for you?
No, but I'm saying it's like probably the closest thing of like practicing of some form of religion.
Yeah, I mean it's deeply rooted in it in places in the East.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but yeah, but
well,
what's it called? No, I don't. Like I said, I don't really have time to do much right now.
yeah, I have some really bad
Because
injury.
my partner has a full-time job.
Are you guys
We have a
married?
nanny, like no partner.
Partner.
What's it called? And I watch these kids from Monday. We have help on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I kind of watch them. And she works 3 days a week,
Dude, that's
in office, and then
that's
and then
exhausting. It's
What?
it's relentless.
It is and it isn't. I mean,
No, it's
if you
fucking
just
you're exhausted by the time they're in bed, aren't you? If they sleep
Yeah.
through the night.
they have recently.
Good, good.
I mean, like December was maybe like the hardest. Where I was like, yo, I hate my life. Why the fuck did we do this?
So there was this one time where my kid.
Because it's just, I think, yeah. Sorry.
No, there's this one time my kid. They were like maybe like a month, 2 months old, and it was the middle of the night, and they were screaming. And I went and looked in the crib, and the look, the kid. I was delirious because I was tired, but I swear to God, like she didn't even look like my baby. Like it looked like for a minute.
I look at myself. I'm like, I don't even look like my baby.
For a minute, I thought to myself, no, but for a minute, I literally thought to myself, this isn't my kid. And I had this like fucked up reaction where I wanted to pick them and fucking throw them out my window.
Hey, Sloan, you do this on a private chat, like in public.
I didn't do it. I'm not a psychopath. I didn't fucking do it. I'm simply saying, like,
Right.
Like, but this is like you understand why, like, I was also like in my 30s when I had a kid. I'm like emotionally kind of stable.
Yeah.
But like when you hear stories about like somebody doing something like that, I'm like, I kind of understand how it happens because,
Yeah, exactly. Did a lot of things after kids, and I'm like, I understand why people cheat now. I understand why fucking people do the things that they do to kids that sound like it's horrific.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it gets.
It's not that it's excusing it by any means, but you're just like, yeah, I can understand like it's intense. You know what I mean? So it's like, and a lot of people don't have help. A lot of fucking. Also, having a kid in America really shows you how shitty America is.
That's why we left, Alex. That's why we left.
But I'm just saying, like, you really see like how ugly this place is.
I agree. I mean,
it's like kind of like, oh yeah, no shit, but at the same time, you're like,
no. Explain it. Like, tell me what it is specifically about being a father that's difficult in America, the richest country the world has ever known.
Exactly. There you go. That's one part.
It's insane.
No, but just like the hospitals, the way that everything's billed and costs. I mean, my partner like almost died the second birth because they wrongfully misdiagnosed something that was really simple, and she got what was it called? I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it.
No, medical terms.
She got strep A in her body.
Jesus Christ.
Which is created. She just but basically they're like, oh, you were like, if you waited,
you can die of that.
And they always the quintessential thing. They're like, if you waited only this long, you would have been dead.
Yeah.
But basically, she spent like a month in the hospital after my second kid was born, and it was like a really crazy experience, a gnarly experience, because her mom was here, and it was just like navigating two kids at once, and then also trying to navigate like she had like multiple operations because they got fucked up on just like a real simple thing, and whatever. Long story short, like she had the baby at Cedars, and that place it had like a notorious reputation that they keep on the low of like mishaps.
Oh wow.
Anyways, it was just like a lot of things.
It was
a very intense situation.
Did you have both kids at the same hospital?
Yeah, because the first one was like kind of like nice and easy. Well, not easy, I should say, but like the doctors were nice and
Yeah.
whatever.
Did she get an
It was-
epidural?
No, epidural. Yeah, she got an epidural.
Did you look
But
at the
what
needle?
happened, they had to pop her bag, and wow, this is like graphic. And they don't know. They had to put a catheter somewhere, and maybe that had some bacteria, and that's what they think caused the strep.
That's
And so her
fucked up.
insides had like basically had an infection on the outside of her stomach and her abdominal, and
That's so.
she was in the hospital in and out.
That's
And it was like really annoying because it was like, shit, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And I was like, oh, you're being dramatic.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
like, you know,
I did the
you're
same.
just
I did
like,
this.
it's like post. You know, you're just like you're being postpartum.
Alex, I did the same thing to Evelyn as well. Like I was like, "Oh, you're not going into labor yet. Like just relax."
Yeah, but after you're just like you're fine. You're just like, you know, you feel probably crazy because you did gave birth. And she's like, no, I don't feel good. And then her mom came. She's like, well, you need to go to the hospital right now. And so she went to the hospital, and they're like, oh, they did some tests, and they're like, you're fine. And then like the test didn't get back to the doctor because of some, you know, technology mishap, which was avoided. Basically, the whole thing was avoidable with antibiotics, but the doctors didn't get the information to catch it, and therefore it created this whole long process. Anyways, back to skateboarding, huh? What's going on? 907 is probably not going to be around for much longer.
Are you building a team? Are you building a team?
What, you know, after the team left, there was so many people like, I want to get ride for you, and then you're just like, all right, well,
Who?
let me see your footage. And you're just like, you're not good. You're like literally not even like in the conversation of like, oh, that guy should be sponsored.
Who was the funniest
Or
one?
that guy should get gold.
Well, Alex, that's what you get for sponsoring Aiden Mackey, right? You kind of set a low standard.
I love that. That's always the fucking redirect. That was different. That was a counter to what was going on at the time.
Yeah,
And
you
I
started
without
this, Alex.
realizing it reverberated too loud.
You started this, Alex. You pushed for Jesse Alba.
Do you understand what was going on? You have to understand.
Of course, I
history to
understand it. I was there.
why. I know, understand what I'm saying. Like, you had things that were like mega videos that were being made that were just so boring and so like corporate and dry. And then you're just like, well, fuck, this is more refreshing to see this.
What's this?
Relatable.
Tell me a video. What's this that you saw that excited you?
Recently?
No, back in the time when you like what video? Like you're like I mean, because for a lot of the listeners, the 917 video was that.
I think it was probably the like first Polar video or whatever the.
I like it here inside. I like it here inside my mind.
The little internet video. It was mostly Pontus and like a couple of Swedish guys.
Okay, so you weren't influenced by Jesse Alba's video.
No, I just thought these guys were having fun, and I was like, "Fuck, man, this is what like everyone needs right now." Not like another mega video. You know what I mean? Like Propeller or DC. You know, those videos were just they're cool, but like
Rowan's part was Rowan's part was good in Propeller.
Everyone gets burnt out after they make a video part usually.
Yeah. What was the hardest video part for you to make?
Hardest?
Yeah, the hardest part for you to make.
I mean, I was probably just stubborn and just me getting out of my own way. Hardest part. I mean, fully flared probably just because of how fucking intense everything was. Yeah, probably fully flared because it was just like such a like poor conditions.
What do you mean?
You know,
like in a van?
It was just like kind of grueling, where it was just like, you know, it was like a band, like a rock band trying to like get sign a deal, and there's like, we just got to keep doing it until we fucking get the right gig.
Can you tell your Mark Johnson story about when he broke something in the van?
What do you mean?
You told me a story one time about Mark Johnson riding shotgun in a van and like breaking the windshield or something.
Oh yeah, that was in Australia. That was in Perth or somewhere. Where like I think we had like two minivans because they don't have like big 15-seaters in the other parts of the world. Or at that time they didn't realize we had two minivans.
Down under,
And
eh? Down under, eh?
He been on one, and I swear it was like it was Rolling Stones Get Off My Cloud or something, and he was like kicking the windshield to the beat, and then kept
Hey, hey,
hitting
you,
harder
you
and
get
harder and
off of
harder.
my cloud. Hey, hey.
And he went to, like, he's like, no, and like tried it, and he fucking like and, like shattered the whole thing. And I remember like Rick was just like, "Rad, Mark, rad," like just like frustrated.
But that was when Mark was like at his prime, right? He was peak like talent, right?
Well, that's the fucked up thing. This dude was like unstoppable, fucking sober or not, basically. And the guy could like, do his job sometimes better when he was drunk, you know what I mean? Where you wouldn't think and you just like make stuff. And, I'd hear stories from Papalardo, like, oh yeah, we went to Spain and this dude's so fucking crazy good that like he was like blacked out drunk and he like made like all in the magazines, like he made all that stuff like second fry or whatever. Yeah.
Who was like the most talented skater that you ever got to see like in person? Like, or was like, I mean, you just mentioned Papalardo, and he was one of the most talented people I had seen before I saw like you or Jake Johnson.
It's different, like what kind of talent. I mean, dude, I always say this, but like I know iShot is one of the most talented fucking people you'll ever see.
iShot? Yeah. I hear that.
iShot wins it. You know what I mean? Oh, Christian Hosoi too. And Mike Carroll.
Oh, dude, I forget. You saw Hosoi. Tell the Hosoi a chicken story.
I mean, I have like just like childhood, like first memories. Like, so he had this. Sorry, I have to pee while I'm telling the story.
I pee on the podcast all the time. It's cool. The listeners are used to it.
Podcast. That's the name of the show.
No, the Frank
So
knows.
if you watch, so there's like there's a Pauly Shore. He used to have an MTV show, and
the Wheeze and the Juice guy.
He friend is Christian Hosoi, and so there was a ramp in Echo Park, and he rented this house and had a skate ramp in Echo Park, and I remember a vague memory of like very, very young childhood where
This is like 89.
What?
This is like 88 or 89.
I don't remember. This is like again, like I said, like it's one of my very first childhood memories that I have.
Oh my god!
Like standing on a ramp, and then like there was a tarp, and I think Christian like said like drop in. And that's it. That's the memory. But I was at that. I have a memory of being at that ramp.
That's
and,
so
like,
sick.
At the top of it.
Dude, that's so.
This is Hosoi when he was like skating like blind boards and stuff.
Oh wow!
Like very early 90s.
Yeah.
Late 80s.
That was like wow. Yeah. I mean, he's my favorite.
So I bring the Pauly Shore thing up because if you Google that and put up that video, that's their ramp. Anyways.
Okay. Dude, that's like.
But yeah, chicken's pool. I've told this story 100 times.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense for me.
What makes sense?
Well, because when I started skateboarding, like when I started watching videos and like because there was only like 10 skate videos to watch when I started. It was like 1986. So my favorite skateboarder was Christian Hosoi for like the first like 3 years of my life. So the fact that the first time you dropped in, he was there, it kind of probably makes sense why I gravitated towards like really always appreciating the way you skate, because you probably have some of that like from all that.
No, I don't know about that, but yeah, sure.
I just want to make it about me, Alex. I'm trying to make this about me.
No, I get that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the first time when you saw someone like exceptionally amazing at something was Christian skating chickens. And whatever, chicken was like, "Hey, Christian, someone's on the phone."
Yeah.
There was wireless, rotary, or whatever. wireless analog phones, and he went and skated and was like on the phone, kind of showing off, but like blasting airs and like, fully, flowing and being Christian basically, but like druggy Christian.
But he's no
Which is
Scott.
actually like
He's no Scott
way more
Oster.
than- It was like no, it was like pool Christian. Like he got into pools and it was like way more like flowy and like it wasn't like a vert skater anymore. Like that's like kind of the best era of Christian. Actually, I've talked to people about this. Is like the very early '90s where he was like kind of skating pools and doing the street thing, and like he was like Mr. Like he's just like I don't know how to say it. Like he's like wanted to be like that's like flowy.
Take your shirt off and do the whole thing. Take your shirt off, do the whole thing.
No. But I'm just saying he was like he wasn't that was gone. He was like this was like Black Flies Christian Focus Milk. This was
Milk. That was the brand
of Christian. So he was like it was like Vans when they were like remember all the Vans commercials on TV where it was like the cheerleaders and like it was that time.
Those
airwalk ads of like the nurse or like the woman in like the Chinese dress with like the shoe like the real like hyper realistic photos.
I don't remember that one, but I love that you like. I don't know if it was.
If you look it up, it's like these old airwalk ads. They're kind of weirdly iconic.
I'm gonna look
kind of just an all white background.
Yeah, I wonder if they were. I wonder if they were regional.
To do that today. What?
I wonder if they were regional. Like if you only had them in California, maybe even.
No, I think this was maybe, but I think this was national at the time. I mean, Airwalk was huge.
I mean, I had Airwalks.
They had so much money. I mean, there's the Airwalk story of like they were so big, and how the fuck did they fumble it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you still do the straight 8?
No, probably not. I mean, anytime I've like tried, like it's all there, but like the muscle isn't. So it's like I'll try it and it just goes like I'm like, where the fuck is like it's like Peter Pan trying to like fly or something.
When did you first hear that phrase, the straight 8? And what does that mean when you hear that?
Probably on tour on a girl trip.
On a girl trip.
I don't think I could ever do it, to be honest.
I've never done it.
I don't think I ever did it. I'd always fuck up on one of them. But is it 360 flips as well?
No, because the board wouldn't be straight then.
Oh, okay.
The board remains straight.
No, I think fakie heel flip would probably throw me off. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I would, but like I didn't have it like that consistent.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where the phrase first started from, and I have a feeling it might have started in San Francisco with like around the whole EMB days. I'm assuming.
No, it's like a Mike Mo era thing.
No, it's way before. No, way before that.
Okay, then.
Yeah, but that's interesting that you think it's a Mike Mo era. So Mike Mo was the first person to tell you about the straight 8.
No. It's just like they're like, let's do a straight 8. It was like a warm up thing.
Yeah.
And I think like Mike Mo and these dudes could like do like 3 straight 8s or something. And I'm like, all right, well, I beat Mike Mo in skate once.
You beat him in skate? Are you watching? Do you know he has like a new competitive skateboarding league?
I could care less about that. That looks like the most annoying shit to watch, but whatever.
It's pretty unbearable. I've tried to watch it.
And he's finding his way, and like I wish him the best. It's not my thing. It's not my type of skateboarding either. And sadly, that type of skateboarding is probably the thing that's going to only exist. But, yeah, good luck.
I mean,
like, what a crock of shit. Sorry.
No, please, let's be real about it. Fuck Mike Mo. Who cares?
I just can't stand that type of skateboarding. It's not. I mean, in my form of skateboarding, that's not skateboarding. That's not what's interesting about skateboarding. You've stripped everything that is interesting about skateboarding and left it to the whole essence of why you get into skateboarding, and you've injected like every mainstream thing into it. Though again, I have to think, skateboarding is mainstream. It's not this counterculture thing anymore. So
well, it sounds like you've watched PSL.
It's me probably being stuck in my ways.
No, it sounds like you're very familiar with the PSL. You summed it up perfectly. That's the name of his league.
I just had to watch a couple of things, and I'm like, dude, no one cares. No one cares that you've won these contests. No one gives a flying fuck. But like, cool. It's no, it's hard what they do. Don't get me wrong, but like,
No, it's not hard in his competition because they're all skating an 8-stair or something like that.
yeah, who wants to see that?
I don't know. It's so weird.
Anyways,
it's so weird.
Well, good for him though. He's doing something that he believes in.
Yeah,
and I can't fault him for that.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's to me.
Isn't it weird to believe in that though? Imagine believing that that's how you want to experience skateboarding.
That's his way. That's what he grew up on. So it's fun.
I guess
it's
so.
Just, and then also, it's like a complete counter of what I grew up on. So that's why I have a reaction to it. But regardless of that, it's just, hey, I mean, kids are into it. That is skateboarding. That's the last fucking thing that people want to see, and they can contextualize it and understand it. But like,
no, dude, it's garbage. I don't even think little kids would like it. It's so uninteresting.
Oh, whatever. We'll see.
No, you don't. You won't see. You don't. You're not going to watch it. So that's you're in a better position than me. I'm a skateboarding podcaster, Alex. I'm a skateboarding podcaster, so I have to watch this content for everybody else, and then I have to like describe the content for other people. It's infuriating.
Yeah,
it's nice to get to talk.
Get Joa back.
You want to talk? To
apologize, both of you guys.
You want to talk? Can someone bring Joa back on for me?
Come on. That he really took the energy out.
Joa left?
He's not currently in the chat. We'll try and bring him back for you.
Do you want to, Alex, can you take some questions from one of the okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Guys, why don't you let some people come up onto the stage and ask Alex some questions. He's being a good sport, but we're gonna lose him any minute now, so.
Yo, what's up?
This is Brain. Brain is one of the best skaters in the Discord. He's a Texas boy, but he's currently gentrifying New York City.
They all.
That's correct.
Who's not gentrifying New York? Don't fall. And we've all gentrified it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a place for immigrants. It's perfect.
I'm a first-gen immigrant. It's okay.
What's up, Brain? What do you want to say?
Yeah, anyways, right? Not much. I just got done skating Blue Park, the most gentrified skate park. And then I came in here and I was very surprised to see this.
Great question, Brain. Just fucking amazing.
Okay. Question. No. Fucking question. All right. Alex, have you watched any recent skateboarding?
Yeah.
Do you have any interests? Is there any videos you've seen that you enjoy, or do you kind of just think it's all going to shit?
It's all going to shit, to be truth. I would like to spin it in a positive.
Well, you haven't seen Brain's videos.
Try to spin it positively. What's dope right now?
Nothing.
Wait, you didn't like hockey?
You know what's dope? The person that's not fucking filming themselves, and you have to hear about them.
That's a good point. Then I got another question. Do you know who Neo Kaya is?
No. Should I? Is this
yeah, good. He's culturally relevant right now. He's Gifted Haters number 2. He's a John Wick Swedish henchman type.
I think he went to that. He's friends with Oski. He went to school with Oski. You know him, right?
He went to the skate high school. I don't think he was.
He's the kid with the glasses. Sorry to
no.
Produce the kid with the glasses.
Neo's my favorite. Neo put out my favorite part last year.
I don't know. I'm at an age where I'm just I've seen everything, right. And nothing's of oh, what if? You know what I mean?
Thanks, Brain.
Even, I don't want to say that companies, but I just saw a company recently, and I'm just you're just a fucking parody of yourself at this point. You're fucking. This is actually.
Who's he?
No, you probably could guess, but no. But it's just I just watched it, and I'm bro, fuck this. Like, I'm turning this fucking off. I don't care. All these people look the same, and this was a sick company at one point.
What
and
do you?
now
Are you talking about Frog right now?
no, I'm never gonna say the fucking name.
Say
But
it.
regardless,
Say the name.
no, I won't. But anyways, yeah, it was just like I just watched this thing. And I was like, dude, everyone's just like they all look the same. Everyone looks the same. That's the thing. And I'll explain this. Because of social media and digitalization and globalization, we all see the same fucking thing and are influenced. And if anything is slightly cool, then the next person, the next person, the next person, and there's no discovering anything anymore and having your own taste. And it's all like-minded taste. And then everyone dresses a certain way, and it's fucking annoying, and I can't stand it. And it's not just in skateboarding; it's just the world and the world that we live in now.
You feel like it's homogenized?
It's somewhat the whole thing with one word. Yes, it's gotten homogenized to a very uninteresting music. Fucking anything, dude. I remember I was like recently, a couple years ago, looking into like dancehall music just because I was just curious, and I was like, oh, like you listen to the '90s version, and then you listen to the you listen to the '90s version. I'm sorry, the 2000s, and like then it like everything had its own sound, and then when you got closer to the modern year, it just sounded like hip hop, but with just like a reggaeton guy, and you're like, oh, because you guys all hear the same thing because we all are on this one platform, and unfortunately, this is the world we live in now, and now we have AI. Wow, I sound fucking okay. What's the next question?
Joa, you got a question?
I thought I was supposed to come in here.
Yeah, do you have a question for Alex?
Oh, fuck. No, I don't think so. I feel like he's like said everything that he had to say.
Thank you. Do you think? Let me ask you a question, because I was watching your Robert Brink thing.
Yeah.
And do you think you will be for the next generation the Robert Brink?
Well, he's rich and insane, so I could definitely. Yeah, apparently, yeah. He's retired.
Guys, 1 second. I have a quick ad read I have to do. Just 1 second. First published in 1970, 9 years after Hemingway's death. This is the story of an artist, an adventurer, a man, much like Hemingway himself. Beginning in the 1930s, Islands in the Stream follows the fortunes of Thomas Hudson from his experience as a painter on the Gulf Stream island of Bimini through his anti-submarine activities off the coast of Cuba during World War II. Hemingway is at his mature best in this beguiling tale.
What should they pay you if I can say that?
Thank you, Scribner Press.
Dude,
available at
no
finer
one's
book sales.
paying him, man.
I'm sorry, you can continue, Alex.
No, I was just thinking that when you're going off, I'm like, I wonder if you'll become to the younger generation, if some, if they don't agree what you do later on in the world, and if you'll become a Robert Brink figure to them as how he is to you.
Probably, to be honest, like it's the funny answer is to say yes, of course, but honestly, no. I keep it way more real than him. I've read all of his old shit. He's always sucked. It's just skate media. Like when he popped off was like so fucking dead on YouTube that like literally anybody could interview pros and people would watch it.
I can still interview. Anyone can still interview pros.
I think it's still bad. Sorry to say,
guys. Anyone can still interview pros. Look, I made the dream happen.
Dude, I agree with you. It's still terrible. Like the fact that I'm the only person who's even remotely competent, other than Sloan.
Thank you, Joa. Jesus fucking Christ.
Not good. I mean, I already think you're way better than the 9 Club. You're definitely better than the Bunt.
Did you watch my first video upload?
About those guys is they're like now paid and they can't shake the boat.
They're on that Vans dollar, baby.
I've been saying that, and that's what happens to every single person in skate media is they like want to hang out with pros, so then they meet everybody, and then they start taking sponsorships, and they go from like edgy and entertaining outside voices, and then they just like turn into everybody else. I like the Bunt guys. I've met both those dudes, but like it's so clear they like can't say anything anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there was what do you think of quarter snacks?
The quarter snacks,
Quarter snacks rules.
Quarter snacks is good. It's like it's not raunchy or anything, but it's like I think it's like like consumable skate shit. It's just not like it's not ultra exciting, but I like some of the like the spots.
Well, people don't like
stuff they do where
people don't like to read anymore either. And a big thing about quarter snacks was the articles they used to write. I don't know. Am I wrong, Alex?
No, it's just like called a blog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm talking about skate media, I'm more talking about like YouTube. But yeah, there's some good stuff like quarter snacks, and then there's some good people like that post on Instagram and shit like that as well.
Right. I was just wondering because he is what's it called? He he has sponsors, and I don't think he rocks the boat like he used to as much.
Yeah, that happens.
One second, Joe. Alex, we have our Irish listener, John Shanahan. He has a question for you.
I just wanted to know how that curry making video on YouTube came about.
Oh, there's a guy named Chris Carafto who created Munchies, and he also did all the editing for Epically Later. And so he also came on I met him on Beauty and the Beast, and he was doing all the filming.
That was such a good video, Alex.
Is Beauty and the Beast a dating app or
what?
Bro.
What?
I just want to say it's delicious curry, Alex. I've tried it myself.
Oh yeah, I could make much better curry now than that. That's probably shit curry compared to now.
All right, prove it, Alex. Prove it, Alex. We want a new curry video.
Yeah.
I do have one more question. I do have a question actually.
Let's go.
Have you ever purchased a limousine product? Or you ever like tried on a shirt or anything like that?
Hell no. Why would I fucking do that?
Yeah, why would he do that, Joe?
A lot of people say their stuff fits like shit or is like super cheap. And I'm not saying that out of like an ex-girlfriend way. I'm just saying like I've heard that in the wild.
I was asking because I got in trouble recently because I like was talking about that exact thing on a Twitch stream, and then somebody clipped that and put it on YouTube, and it got back to those guys, and now I'm on all of their shit lists because I said nothing but nice things about them for years.
It's all fucking an opinion. It goes both ways.
I dared say that a Gildan doesn't fit that good, and now I'm the fucking devil.
Dude, I'm sorry, but all our shit was Gildan, and yeah, they may not, but they're Gildan's hammers. So not anymore, but they were. I mean, this is a Gildan hammer.
So you do know about this stuff?
No,
dude, I ran fucking 2 companies into the ground for fucking 10 years. So let's hear about it. Come on.
No, I was talking about limousines specifically because you said you never tried any of it on.
I created that. So let's go. What do you want to know? No, Gildans are fine.
I think they're fine. I got no problem with Gildan.
You are trying to, dude. It's capitalism at its fucking most infinite stage. Infinite and I can't even say the word. Anyways, it's at its most smallest stage of
late stage. That's what they call it.
What?
Late stage.
Late stage. I don't know if it's late stage. Anyways, it's just capitalism. You're fucking trying to create a margin that's at least fucking you're making money to float this fucking thing. I'd like to fucking. If there wasn't Bianca, 907 would never fucking be able to exist. And so therefore I get so much shit for like, oh, you ran the company into the ground. And it's like, yo, motherfuckers, actually, I had to run another company to fund this company. So whatever you want to do with that information, go ahead and do what you need to do. But that was annoying because it was like, don't do that. Don't make a company. It's the fucking most But no, there's no fucking profit margin in it. You won't make any money. Don't make a fucking skateboard company. It's the dumbest fucking thing. Next question.
That's good
Hey,
advice.
Sloan,
What's up?
Sloan, that's how you conduct an interview right there. You see what I got out of this guy?
Have you not been listening before, dude? Like Alex and I have been talking about like genuinely important shit.
He turns the furnace up a little.
He
higher.
comes in and asks some snotty little question about what your ex team riders are doing. Like, I'm not a gotcha journalist, Joa.
Pardon you, Sloan. What the fuck?
I'm not a gotcha journalist, Joa. I'm trying to have a conversation with this guy. We're talking about, like, you know.
I mean, all the differences is I don't know him and I know you.
Yeah, and he asked you this fucking snide little question about, so, what do you think about limo skateboards, Alex Olson? What do you think about limo?
Permission to speak for 1 second. Let me remind you, you're in my Discord.
I'm not in your Discord, Joa. Shut the fuck up. Get off my stage, bitch. Get off my stage, bitch. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry about that, Alex.
He's fun. I have questions for him.
You want him back?
Nah.
Yeah, fuck that kid. Fuck that guy. Ban him, mods.
This, what will happen is this interview will turn into an interview with him, maybe. He doesn't interview people, actually.
I guess he has problems with how I interview. What the fuck? What was that about? See, Sloan, that's how you do an interview. Can you believe that?
Okay, we're good. Yeah. Okay, what is the next questions? Hurry up, I got 10%. I gotta charge this battery.
Do you remember that time we were at the Standard Hotel and I took a shit in the toilet?
Oh, is that even a story? What the fuck is that?
I'm just trying to think.
The fucking time you got in a motorcycle accident?
Tell me about that one. I don't remember that. Tell me about my motorcycle accident.
I don't know either. You're just like, I got in a motorcycle accident. I'm trying to get paid from the UPS.
I got paid. I got $24,000, but I also could barely walk for like a month and a half.
If this works.
It was a bad accident. Did I show you what happened to my left testicle?
They had to remove it or something.
No, thankfully they didn't have to remove it. Hi, Joa. Welcome back.
Sloan,
what's up, Joa?
You ever watch The Sopranos?
Have I watched The Sopranos? I've seen a couple episodes, but I was never a big fan. What's your question?
Yeah, because there's this quote from Tony Soprano where he says, remember when is the lowest form of conversation.
Ouch.
Okay. That's awesome, Joa. Good burn. Remember when I saw this episode of Sopranos and this guy said this thing that I thought was really relevant to what's happening right now? You just remembered. You just remember when, Joa. You just remember when. You just.
Dude, you're so stupid. It's impossible.
You just
remember when I took a shit in the toilet.
You just and then you just remember when on The Sopranos. Remember when on The Sopranos.
Right now.
Remember when on The Sopranos.
Right now.
Remember when on The Sopranos.
Wait, what's Texas man got to say?
Oh, you want to hear from Brain? Hey, Brain.
He's like a girl that like.
What's up, Brain?
Something, close the door, and then come back like, fuck you.
Yeah. No, I don't know why I got asked to join back. I'm taking a shit right now.
Oh, there you go.
What's wrong with you kids? All right.
Well, no, I actually did have one more question. No,
there's
sorry.
no one that's why.
I wanted to ask, do you think there's a requiem for like the skate world, and like, is there any way to like bounce back given the current situation of like, late stage capitalism and like how everyone's making the same shit over and over again, and it seems like people are more like everyone's trying to be a part of some meta rather than doing their own thing.
Yeah, but you don't tell it. Like the thing is, everyone does things to get validation on social. So this is the issue here. It's not actually genuine as it once was. So for it to bounce back, I don't know.
Do you think that like it just falls on like like the individual to kind of like understand.
I'll say this much: if someone, okay, so we'll use this Discord and all that, Twitch, and how basically Joe does his thing. If companies start doing it in that way and only doing it through that, and like people participating and kind of like doing like not Substack, but like a subscription paid thing.
Do you want to join the Discord, Alex, and we'll start a company through it?
What?
Do you want to join the Discord and you can use this as a way to start a new company?
No. And there was a point where I was like, maybe someone could do a meme.
That's the father of two children. Yo, you want to hop on Discord full time, start a company?
No, he's just the idea man. He's just the idea man.
Better than what's going on now. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, it's sorry, I have like a cold. Yeah, I don't know. You could do maybe like some type of tokenization. I don't know. It sounds so bad, but like, the thing is, skateboarding needs to have like money to fund the fucking thing because there's too many options.
Do you think there's a way for it to exist outside of a capitalistic structure, or do you think that it's
Thank you for reiterating the question because I started going on a tangent. Sure, of course, there's always a way. I just don't know what that looks like or what that could be.
Okay. I don't know why I felt like maybe you had some divine wisdom because you know, just like your legacy and whatnot, and now that like you're not really in that world and you've kind of like maybe centered yourself into like a more like simple, more I don't want to say simple. I feel like that sounds kind of like
thanks, Brain. That was really good. Thanks, Brain. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, Alex. Hey guys, does anyone have a couple more questions for Alex? Do one of my producers, Sammy or not, can you pull up someone else onto the stage? Because I want to let Alex get out of here soon. I think
that's fine. Once the kids get out, I'll leave.
All right, cool.
I don't have much
okay, we have Dumb Data on the stage. Dumb Data is
here we go.
A big fan of.
Hi, Mr. Olson. Thank you for spending time with us. I had a question.
No problem. Anytime.
My question for you, when you were talking about competitive skateboarding, particularly the PSL that Mike Mo has, sounded like you weren't quite a fan. But do you see any space for competition in skateboarding at all?
I mean, this is the thing why you get into like a lot of people get interested in skateboarding is because it doesn't have a format. That's what makes this thing interesting more than fucking basketball, football, or anything. Is there's no rules, and once you put this is why Nike can never figure out why to make skateboarding cool when they sell fucking shoes is because they are all stuck to this format of I don't know, sports culture, for lack of a better word. And I don't think you can, I mean, personally speaking, I got interested in skateboarding because it was kind of lawless in a way. And it had no boundaries, and it was interesting because you can kind of create anything you want. But when you start putting rules and all these things in it, then you're losing the essence of what makes this thing interesting. Same with surfing or extreme sports for that matter. And once you put like a score or a time score, maybe racing could be cool. But besides that, I'm never thought contests were interesting. But that's just me, and I think most other people think that too.
Can you remember
people are so fucking good now. Everyone's consistent.
But Alex, can you remember a contest? Can you remember a contest that you were in, that you were excited about, or you had fun with, or you were nervous about? Can you share one contest experience with us?
How about I remember watching I Shod, and this guy took like a victory lap after he won at Copenhagen, and I was like, "Yo, this is fucking insane!" Because this dude just doesn't fall, and like, yeah, I mean, the guy was, like those are.
But that's not yourself. That's you watching.
Seeing someone do. This is the thing, though. Going to the contest runs suck. It's all like I remember seeing Evan Smith do some insane like alley 360 lip slide, and I was like, "Oh, this dude's gonna fucking whip out and like knock himself out." And he made it, and I was like, "Whoa!" He did first try, and you're just like, "Wow, that was very impressive."
Have you seen Casso? The Japanese thing?
No.
It's kind of like a ninja course kind of. It's almost like an obstacle course, but with skateboard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fine, but that's like kind of like, it's like slapstick in a way.
If you started a
I'm sorry, to answer your question, no, I don't think so. I'm sorry. I unfortunately go into tangents. And he's gone. Sorry, dumb data.
That's on me. I thought the question was over. We can pull him back up.
Yeah, it's never over with me.
We have a question from different name here that we brought in. So, Diff, you can go ahead with your question.
Yo, what up? First off, dude, I just ordered a 8.5 off 917 during this talk.
Yeah, baby!
Order ending in U7 R4 if you want to throw a little.
Don't worry, it's the only order. It's there. I'll find it.
Fuck yeah.
You'll be packaged and shipped by me.
Alex makes good packages, man. You hooked it up.
Dude, hell yeah. But like, I'm getting older. I'm 29 now. Life changes. Fucking just gotta change with it. But as you are stepping into a completely different path, like with kids, obviously, what was your favorite book that was pivotal when you were like in your youth, and like what's the biggest banger read lately?
That takes us to the sponsor of the podcast. First published in 1970, Alex really enjoyed Ernest Hemingway's Islands in the Stream, available at finer bookstores from Scribner Presses. Islands in the Stream.
Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase the question. What was my favorite book? Like what? Like hit me really hard?
What book was pivotal? Yeah, what book hit heavy when you were like coming up and like life was happening, and then like what's the most recent book that hit heavy?
Speaking of heavy books,
navigating a new space.
Okay, there's a yoga book called fuck, I'm gonna fuck up the name. The Sage, I think it's the Sage Passages of Panjali.
Guys, can you look that up for Alex, one of the producers?
I'm fucking it up, but that book it's like a yoga. It's like basically when you're doing yoga, or when you want to be like a teacher, they make you read this book. But that book was I really love that book. What's his what is it's the Habit book. That's a good book.
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits, and these aren't like I can't even think of there wasn't a book where I was like down and out, and then I like read this book and like it changed my views.
I just remember you used to post books on your Insta and like shout out Brain for taking a dump, dude. The squatty potty was hilarious. That was like fun to watch the different squatty potties.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. But yeah, shout out 917. Just bought a board. If you keep limping through, I'll keep buying boards.
Yeah. We're limping all the way through limp mode. Fuck, I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I had like a better answer. There was no like pivotal book where I was like, everyone needs to read this. Or if there was, I can't fucking remember.
Are you still using BBS for the 917 boards?
Yeah.
Word. Shout out Lasso.
Word, none of this. Yeah.
None of this makeshift.
None of this bullshit. None of this fucking tin pool rhetoric. Okay. Oh, we got.
You're up, Frank.
Frank.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, wait! Can I wait? Let me pause. I need to introduce this caller. Is near and dear to my heart. Frank is the reason why I am in this Discord. Joa was one time on a stream talking about how this guy Frank kicked this guy called Ricky Gleiser out of the Discord. He paid him $200 to leave, and Frank said something funny. He said, "I don't have to explain myself to anyone but my wife." Was that right?
Yeah, because
I said
thought it was crazy to spend $200.
And I said, I need to join this Discord and meet this guy.
That is crazy. Hold on. Think of your question really quick.
I had two questions. The first one was, did you have any editing choices for your part in Fully Flared?
Huh? Okay. What's the question?
Oh,
did you have any editing choices for your part in Fully Flared?
No, I probably never in any of my footage.
Oh, damn.
Unfortunately.
Well, they all look
Besides,
good.
maybe I picked the song for the Violet guest board part thing.
Okay. And then my
Sorry.
other question was, do you think you'll stay in the Discord?
I mean, sure, but I don't like check these things.
All right, cool.
I'm not saying it in the sense I just like that's like not.
Welcome to the Discord, Alex.
I'll come on at any time I have free time. I don't care.
Welcome to the Discord, Alex.
I really don't have like stuff going on right now.
It's a great way to. It's a great way to kill
really
time.
Apologize for Joa because like this isn't his, so like don't get the impression that he runs things here because he doesn't. So.
Nah, yeah, but you need him.
We don't need him.
He needs us.
No, yeah, sure, whatever.
He doesn't need us. I mean, it's a symbiotic relationship at this point.
Ecosystem.
It's an ecosystem. Yeah, it's like you didn't need Mike Carroll. Mike Carroll didn't need you.
He didn't really need me. He was fine without me. You should get back in terms of control with parts. I suggested songs and they would never get used, and I was like always like song number 10 on the list, and I was just like, all right. And then I'm trying to think, like the Beastie Boys song I didn't pick.
Did you like that song though?
Well, it was supposed to be a different song.
That was from Pretty Sweet, right?
Yeah.
I saw that part.
Well, I was going to ask, did you even like the song from Fully Flared then?
I think
the King Diamond one.
It was cool, but like also it was like kind of like I was hyped because Alan Peterson skated to a King Diamond song in a consolidated video.
Hell yeah!
And I just thought it was like cool too. And I think Wade Spare skated to one, and I was like on my hash tip at that time, trying to be like street hash. And I think it was just kind of like, oh, no one skates to King Diamond. And I hate that song. I listen to it. It's so fucking annoying. Also, it's just like that type of music, amongst other music, I really can't fucking stand anymore.
We're podcast listeners. We don't listen to music. We just listen to Good Morning General Chat podcast.
We're all laughing.
Exactly. That's the other problem with the fucking world. No one listens to me. Music is so fucking shitty now that people would rather listen to podcasts. Yeah. Anyways.
Well.
What else?
Let's get some more questions, guys.
I appreciate you answering the question. We hope you stay in the Discord, dog.
Yeah, thank you. I hope I am allowed to stay.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah. He's teasing right now. Yeah. When you figure out a question, I grab this back.
Do you want to speak up? Who's talking?
Me, Neo.
Neo. Hi. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll wait.
You'll wait. He can hear you.
Oh, okay.
You got to speak up, though.
Alex?
Okay.
Alex, what's up, bro?
What's up?
This is my Discord server. I'm very happy that you're in here.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Neo.
I have a question. You're saying that the industry or skateboarding is kind of like burnt out and like you don't feel like there's nothing new happening. But don't you think it's just because you've been in the industry for so long and
sure, absolutely. But also, I've seen it at a. Sorry.
No, you're not. I feel like you're not really aware of what's happening in like modern skating. You know?
I'm not.
I don't think so because I think there's so many cool skaters that are like doing so much unique stuff. Like Owen Bishop.
You just said what you're literally like contradicting. Yeah, sure. I'm too old. It's not for me anymore. I can't relate.
That's what I'm just trying to say. I think skateboarding is doing great because like as like a young guy, seeing all these new projects, I want to buy boards from these guys, and that's what I'm doing. So I think.
Yeah, but you have no frame of reference of what it was before that. So of course it's
true.
Cool.
That's true, but that's like the cycle of skateboarding, no?
It's the cycle of life, yeah. But again, that doesn't mean that I think it was a richer time with a more fruitful time in the past than it is now. Because everything's documented, everything's, also everything's immediate. Where at a time when there's no magazines anymore. Do you understand that you don't get to see a
now we
photo?
have Discord servers
No.
where we make more money.
What? But you would get a magazine and that was your update to what was going on. And you would see a photo and you're like, whoa, I can't wait to see the footage of that. Or did he really make that? It's crazy. You're left to your own fucking devices and imagination to figure it out. And you read an interview with someone and you're obviously imagining how they're speaking it. So it's more interesting that way than
More
it's
mysterious.
the same as like reading a book and then watching the movie versus watching the movie and then reading the book. So you look, we're both right and wrong in the book at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's just like a new way of how skateboarding works. Like, look at this. I mean, you're in this app now called Discord, and like we have like video channels, and people are getting excited about skateboarding again. I think, and like just having like a community of like people getting to like engage with others and like talk about skateboarding. I think it's actually going to save skateboarding, and I'm glad it's happening.
How's that gonna say it's not creating anyways.
Because people are interacting.
You're right. You're absolutely your view's not wrong. And it's again, like I said, it's just I come from an era that was just different. And it's obviously it's my childhood, so I'm maybe reminiscent of it because it was a more happier time or a more exciting time because I was going through it at the time than what it is now. And I've seen it and I'm jaded and whatever, and I've been through all the fucking different cycles. So yeah, you're absolutely right. But like, I don't know what it is for you to be going through the Discord. I don't know what that's like. So, and I never know.
Well,
there's no right or wrong answer. Your answer is just as right as mine.
Well,
I know it's not like a fun, it's not like
well, let me just
whatever.
Can I just say one thing about it? Because I think you kind of nailed it, Alex, when you basically said Neo's just describing what it feels like to be 22 or whatever age he is. Because you're older, you've already experienced that part of your life, and so it's time changes everything. Everything changes with time. But the one thing I will take out of what Neo really said, which I think is important, Alex, is that the Discord is a place that exists, and it allows for a lot of opportunities to appreciate and understand, skateboarding and each other and yourself as well. So I hope you do.
Sure.
I hope you do take some time to goof around in the Discord once in a while because you might enjoy it.
No, sure. I'm just saying that of a time where like these, I guess people were more mythologized as these like figures, and it's like, whoa, I can't wait. Like seeing a pro skater, like this didn't obviously exist in any form. And so when you would see a pro skater, the shit would like you fucking be like shaking kind of because you're like, whoa, that's him.
And that's coming from you, whose dad was skater of the year at one point. Like that's coming from you. So for you to say that, like, is like so.
That doesn't count. Whatever. I'm saying like that skateboarding was fucking a relic when I was a kid. I was like, whatever. He couldn't. It wasn't like he could street skate.
You're a relic now. He skated the Brooklyn Banks. We've seen the photo at the Brooklyn Banks.
Yeah, that was his street skating. When dudes were like, grinding rails and whatever, like welcome to hell days, it's like, well, Dad, you can't do any of that, so whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's your thing.
Well,
I want this.
We have another question from someone from the skate industry. This is Dale Decker. Have you heard of Dale Decker, Alex?
No.
All right,
I'm
Dale.
gonna lie and say that.
That's okay. Come on, Dale. What do you got?
Come on, Dale.
Can someone let Dale speak?
Sorry, I was muted. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Jesus, quite the introduction, Sloan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alex, what's the worst post-skate hobby?
Worst? Okay, that's a fun question. Yeah. I have too many though.
Same.
It's gonna sound bad. I like learned how to like use ChatGPT in a way to like fucking ask it so many fucking annoying childish questions of hobbies to figure out fucking like how to like kind of like like sift through it faster. So then like I get like maybe a week right now, but also I'm like in this like dad prison where I can't do anything. So I'm just sit and like basically it feels like I'm like watching the world go by through a window right now where I don't have time to do anything. Bro, you have no idea what the spare time you have with a dad and no time at the same time. Dude, there was a point where I was like, I want to learn how to fucking like, I'm like trying to figure out how to like get better at fucking 3-pointers. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
right now, I'll say sorry. Just
no, you're good. I was just gonna say that's the type of shit that scares me from having kids. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
Yeah,
I don't recommend it.
But there's a correct.
Unless you like are fucking like come from some form of family money and they can like
marry rich and have a kid.
Or they can provide help with a nanny or an au pair or something. I've seen those people and they seem like they're having a grand old time.
Yeah. I think there's a
to answer your question.
Yeah,
I'm like looking at engine swaps.
Engine swaps, okay.
Car swaps. Like,
okay.
I mean,
okay.
Stuff like that.
I think golf is worse. I think golf is the worst.
God, golf is the worst. Fuck golf.
Yeah.
My kid plays golf.
Yeah, that's fun for your kid to like hit the ball in the backyard.
She hates it. She hates it. I drag her there every Saturday.
But I just can't stand when something becomes like trendy and then now everyone's into it and just like, are you into this? Whatever.
Late stage capitalism, baby. Here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Dale. All right.
Anyways, yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
Hey, can we get Winged in here? You got to meet Winged. Winged is one of the most colorful characters in the Discord, Alex. You got to meet Winged. Winged is a 35-year-old man from Atlanta. He's a father of 2 or 3, possibly. What's up, Winged?
Yeah, okay.
Winged?
I pushed you to the side, damn.
Hey, hello, white people. Hey,
yes.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Have you ever cracked any in your life?
No, it was on my wish list.
So you ain't never hit no.
No, I never did.
You racist.
I just it's a different type of game that you have to spit, and I just
see what the problem is. You gotta cut your hair. You look homeless. You gotta cut.
I'm aware. I trust me. I told one of my friends, and she's like, "You look too granola for them." I'm like, all right, fair enough. So no, wait, you dished out? Okay,
he's
amazing.
All right, he got kicked. I'm gonna ask a question.
You kicked him out?
Real quick. No, someone kicked him.
Who kicked out Winged?
I've been waiting my turn.
Scared.
Why did you guys kick out Winged? Man, I'm sorry about that, Alex.
I was terrified of what was going to happen next.
Come on.
I didn't do it.
Bring it back if we need to.
You guys, just let it happen. Things can be said.
Come on, not Winged. Alex is
on the bus.
Anyways,
do you want to talk to a child? There's a 17-year-old who maybe has a question.
Child? I sound 17.
Yeah, that's scary when you say it like that.
That's.
No, I'm a ripe 22. All right, I think everything you said about skating is like you kind of just don't fuck with it right now. What is making you make boards again?
Just nothing. I just have them. What do you mean? I'm
fucking
trying to
these are just old boards.
What?
These are old boards that you're not printing anything.
I'm not. Yeah, I have boards. They're not that many. I make some. I don't know. There's who who I like in skateboarding? Bear Miles. How about that? There you go. That's the guy I'm looking at today.
All right.
Yeah, I just have boards. I don't know.
So are you gonna make anything or not?
I just make new stuff. It might not be
Like you
new to
just
me,
said,
but it's new to you.
oh, yeah, okay, new to us, but I think people me as well. So you're like making new boards, designing new shit instead of like having old stock of boards.
It's
that
new.
you're like
It's new. I just haven't. It's old to me because I haven't put it out yet. It's out.
Okay, I'm on your side here. I'm on your side here.
No. I'm not. I'm just saying.
Hey yo.
Okay, you play with it. So yes, Wing.
Back to the question. Are you willing to change your life around to conquer a? Are you willing to change? Are you willing to get your hair cut, change your style?
Sure. At one point.
My fault. Hey, get me out of here. He in a relationship. I can't do nothing with that. Get me out of here.
You can't talk to somebody in a relationship, Winged. That's crazy. Winged has a Discord server for I think it's Atlanta Swingers Discord server.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He won't give me a invite to it though. He says it's only for Black Kings. But he might share it with you if you and your partner are interested.
Hell yeah, swinging like that.
I don't know. That's kind of how he described it. But
yeah.
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 Damn, dude.
Well, yeah. That's it. Everyone's mad now because I'm not fucking cheerleading for skateboarding right now.
Well, these are the children. These are the boys. These are the young, beautiful boys of skateboarding, Alex. They're excited about Joe Campos. These young boys, they really are excited about the new guy that's skating for Polar.
As they should be.
Yes, of course they should be. It's exciting. You remember when you were a young, excited boy, excited for which skateboarder made you the most excited?
When I was young?
Like no, not young. Like early 20s. Early 20s.
Well, I mean, when you're sponsored.
Chris Millick. Was Chris Millick a young boy that got you excited?
That was like older, but that he like when I saw him, I'm like, oh, this guy's like skating different.
Yeah,
this is cool. He's a different type of skateboarder.
I remember
He's creative.
I remember you talking about him, and I thought you were crazy. I'm like, really? That guy from 1 in a Million? He's that great? And then I skated with him in person with you one time, and he taught me how to frontside slappy, and I was okay. He does have like a special talent, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think like Rowan has that. I think Chris has that. I think people get hooked. I think there's too many people that are good that get hooked up. But I mean, again, it's like, who am I fucking?
And you tried to put Chris on 917 at the beginning, right? Before you made Frog.
He wanted to quit Welcome. He came to me. He's like, I want to do a company called Frog. And I'm like, oh no, he's like, I want to get on. He told me about Frog. Then he wanted to get on 917 because he was over Welcome. Then everyone was like, nah, like everyone's like, yeah, we're down. And then like everyone's like Aiden mostly was like, fuck him, because there was like there was an incident that like he was at a party and he like took some wet wipes to go or something, and like I think it rubbed Aiden the wrong way, and he wasn't like, he wasn't of a certain caliber of human. and then everyone said yes, and I'm like, I told Chris like, yeah, everyone's down, and then everyone's like, no, and I was like, yo, do you know how fucking annoying it was that I asked everyone if you're down and you told me yes, and now you guys changed your fucking mind, and now I gotta tell this guy that I have to make up a reason so it doesn't look bad on you guys to fucking tell him no. And then I was just like, you should start Frog, because this is like, you're just gonna fucking fall into the same thing that I fell with 3D, and you should do this because it's always gonna be in the back of your mind, and you should do Frog. You're creative, you can do this. Out of all the people that do companies, there's a reason for your company. Actually, you have a point of view. Versus people just doing it because they want their name on it and they want to fucking do some scribble on the fucking board, but they're just bringing the same fucking stale ass energy, it's just a new name.
So you, in a roundabout way, helped make Frog happen.
I mean, if you want to, sure, why not?
No, I'm not saying that,
I'll
but
take credit.
no, but like
No, I didn't. He did. I just was like, yo, I maybe gave him a nudge.
Imagine if you had put him on the team and said, fuck you, Aiden, he's on the team. Then Frog maybe never would have happened.
Or Frog just would have happened in a different iteration. But yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah, no, but it's because the timing of it was kind of was super important. As you know, with any company, the timing of it's super important.
Yes.
Man, dude.
But yeah. Is there any more questions, or are we done? We've been on here for a while.
We've been on here for you've been it's been
like enough with you, dude.
It's been really nice hanging out with you, Alex. Thank you for talking to me, and thank you for humoring the Discord members. I think they're all giddy. The chat is going wild right now.
Sure. I don't know where you fucking see this chat. I just see people like popping up.
There's a little sidebar. Not. Can you explain to him where you can see his chat?
I'm good. Don't worry. No, I don't need it. It's not like this. I'm just like I'm not gonna look at it. But you got no.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, Alex.
Fucking questions. Dude, these guys are like self-entertaining right now.
Okay, guys, he's got more questions. Who wants to get on? Come on. I mean, nobody wants to. I just want to hear questions about myself.
Okay, that's the time when you need to leave. All right.
I'm so hyped you didn't do.
Okay, here we go.
I'm so hyped you didn't do BA's brand and you just did 917. Like I get the concept.
Thank you.
Cheers to that.
What?
Brandon and I were talking about it, and it's like, dude, just do your own shit. If it flops, fuck it. But like the fact that 917 was what it was, I'm stoked I got to experience it. So shout out you.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, but that was. Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
It's one of the best skate companies of all time, Alex. Top 20 for sure.
Dude,
it was a fucking era. And a lot of companies don't understand that. And they try to limp through. They try to keep it going. Like, same thing, shout out Alzheimer's. I'm glad Alzheimer's is gone now because I don't want to see them become something that wasn't fucking fun and sick.
I mean, basically, it was me and Alzheimer's going at fucking those kids, basically.
Tell us some Alzheimer's gossip. What was it like sharing an office with Price?
No, that didn't matter.
Tell us. Give me some gossip.
I was skating with those kids, and we were all skating. It was Rob. We're all skating. We're all friends. And it was kind of like, I started 917. He had Alzheimer's. He wanted to start a team because we were all skating together. I was starting a team. And it was like kind of I had these conversations with these guys. I'm like, you can get on Alzheimer's. I don't care. But I'm going to tell you, here's the facts. I ride for Nike, and I'm shining light on you guys, and that just looks better. And there's more connections for you guys to get on these things, and it will happen more because we're associated with the same thing.
Who do you
think that was kind of like
an inside peek to like kind of
what?
The boring inside, right? Like the politics of it, it's not what you know, it's who you know, but sometimes it's what you know is why you know people.
Well, I got another question for you, Alex. Hold on, Diff. Alex, so out of all the talent pool that you like helped built with, right? Like, is there anyone that you still keep in touch with? Is there anyone that you're like surprised by, like what they've done with themselves? Is there anyone that you think about, like looking back, like if you just have to think of like one of the kids or guys or girls or whatever that you used to hook up? Is there somebody who really surprised you of where they are now?
No.
No.
I don't know. No, not that I can think of.
All right.
I'm not like beside myself, like wow.
No. I'm just wondering because they've all had different careers. Some of this and that. I don't know. Like for me, it's Stu always blows my mind when I see like how he's still putting it out in the skate industry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's doing his thing now, and that's cool to see. I don't know. No.
It's okay. I was just wondering.
I was thinking like more like long term, big, oh, they were doing this and now they're.
No, Alex, I'm not.
Agent or something.
No, I'm just talking about. I was just like, as a person, sometimes I think about things of people I've been with in the past, or I see something pop up, and I'm always like, there's certain people who like I'm always pleasantly like you. I'm always happy to talk to you. I'm always happy to see you, and see when you're excited about something. But like, so that's what I was saying. Stu came to my mind because he's somebody who like consistently like surprises me with his skateboarding.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I thought he sucked when you put him on. I was like, why are you sponsoring this fucking gig?
Jesus Christ, relax, dude.
Last squeeze here, because I want to get this in. Who do you think has the best art direction right now, and who's got the wackest art direction right now? Like, who do you think's just killing it right now? Unique, good, whatever. Yeah. What brand do you think's got the best? Like,
it doesn't have to be in skateboarding either. If you're not paying attention, Alex. I mean,
I don't think any brands.
They all suck.
Because everyone's chasing fucking late stage capitalism, baby. No, I don't know. Everyone's chasing the same thing, and that's why I don't like how fucking what everything is. Like I said, I think everyone's like, "Oh, you're bummed on skateboarding." It's like, no, I'm bummed on society.
Thank you.
You know,
and that's a reminder, all you motherfuckers, call your congressman and ask them to stop bombing Iran. Like, seriously.
Oh my God, you believe that actually works? Get out of here.
No, it doesn't. I called fucking.
We weren't supposed to get political because I could, anyways.
No, you got political when you started complaining about society.
Okay.
That's not politics. There's no, I don't. There's nothing that I see that I'm like, whoa, they're doing something cool, dude. I think we're all like burnt out. We're burnt out on fucking capitalism. We're burnt out on fucking social media selling something to us every fucking 3 posts. I think that there's nothing cool.
The algorithm creates this echo chamber of, if you're trying to pay rent, you're going to just copy what you think is either hip, new, cool, or working, and then everything's just a derivative versus something actually being refreshing. And like, but I mean, you have to be able to breathe to fucking make refreshing shit. If not, it's just commentary, or it's just fucking what will work, what will keep the lights on.
I get it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're at, like, art in general.
All right, thanks, different. Thanks, Diff.
Right.
Yeah, I'm done. My bad.
No, you're good. Thanks, Diff. We got Fat Lady Wrestler. What the fuck is this guy gonna have to say? Come on. Fat Lady Wrestler, you want to unmute yourself?
He's unmuted.
Get this guy off my fucking stage.
Let's hear it. Come on, what?
No, he's just sitting there not talking. He's not saying anything. Anybody else have a question?
Dictator?
What's up?
So you're like dictator. Let the fucking person speak.
He was on mute. So there's a little bit of a precedence you have to do. You kind of can't let these kids just sit on the stage and like not figure out like when Dale got on, he's apologized for being on mute. What's up, Incasso?
Also, Alex. Yo, what's up?
So, are you ever thinking about doing a comeback into DJ?
Let's see. Yeah. No. I mean, no. I was sure if someone wants to fucking pay me to go to a party and DJ, sure.
What was the best party you DJ'd?
Best party. The last one I did was pretty fun because it was like an all-night warehouse party in San Diego. But that was kind of the last time I did it, and I was kind of rusty, and I just don't have my I'm pretty rusty these days, and I don't have my shit anymore, so I can't really sharpen them tools. But yeah, I can come back.
But it was a fun one.
It was fun. I mean, it was from fucking whatever 12 to 6 a.m.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a good time. When it works, it works. When it fucking doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So since we're about to wrap it up, I've had some meaningful conversations recently. So my, I guess, final question is, Alex, what was the last meaningful conversation you've had, and what do you get out of it?
Meaningful conversation I probably had was my friend Theo. We both agree that the world's fucked up. No, yeah, I mean, you just got to kind of put your head down and just focus on the things that are in front of you and not worry about the excess noise. It's a lot harder to do these days than it was.
It's really hard to do because that's like something I think out as well. And if you just say like fuck it, it's still hard because there's so much.
Double G, shut the fuck up, dude. We have meaningful conversations all the time in Discord.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. It's like you have distractions. I mean, fucked up because they've, like, figured out how to, like, get you so addicted and get distracted by things so fast. I think also, obviously, our attention span's gotten fucking way smaller. So it's really hard to, like, focus on stuff if you have this thing in front of you. So, I mean, I catch myself all the time. Like, I mean, I have apps that block a lot of stuff now, but I still need to, like, get better at it. But that's the meaningful conversation, is that, you just kind of gotta, like, ignore the noise and just, like, try to focus on what is in front of you and what will make you happy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Double G.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Was a good question. I just didn't. Sorry, I wasn't trying to bite your head off, but I'm like, dude, like, you can have meaningful conversations, man. Just like be a meaningful person.
Deep.
It's not even deep. It's fucking that easy. It's people act like it's like so hard. You know what I mean? It's like so hard to like actually be a real fucking human being to another person because these fucking. Oh my god.
Go. Yeah, come on, go.
No, you don't. I mean,
come on.
What do you mean? Come on, that's
Let's
it.
hear
It's
it,
like
Al.
it's people act a certain way on the internet, and then that's not who they fucking actually are. It's like it's this the way they act on the internet, the way they act in comments, the way they want to and they fucking consume the shit from their fucking phones and from the YouTube and from TikTok and from whatever it is app that they're getting it from, and they think that becomes how you deal with life and how you deal with people, and everyone's scared to be honest with each other. Everybody's scared to be vulnerable. Everybody's scared to be fucking real with each other. Everybody's posturing as this thing that they think that they fucking are, hiding behind a fucking screen name. Yeah, but that's all I'm saying. Is like Double G had a great question, and it just bums me out when people forget like the answer to that question is just have meaningful conversations. Like you just
He's asking the question. You're firing off from the guy for asking a question, though.
But he's fucking German, dude. Like I have to deal with this guy.
Yeah, they don't laugh.
I mean, sorry, he's Austrian. He's Austrian. Austrian.
Did you see the picture that Wing made of you and Donald Trump and y'all's resemblance?
Who?
Yeah, I have there's fan artwork for my podcast.
You're literally wearing a suit right now.
I'm not wearing a suit. I'm not wearing a suit.
You're wearing a
Dude,
suit. That makes you a politician.
Did you wear those shoes? Did you wear those boots that you'd collabed with in 917?
Do I wear them? Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that come about? Did you reach out or did they reach out?
I reached out. So they do like small minimums, and I was like, cool, fuck, I can do this. And I was trying to like extend 917 into other fucking categories, to be fucking capitalistic, and try to steer it in a different direction because I've worked on it for X amount of years, and I was like, well, do I just throw this thing away, or do I like kind of push it to a different area and kind of do something different? And whatever.
I think you just like,
it didn't work.
I think,
but whatever. I mean,
let it be a creative project.
What?
Let's use this. Let it just be a creative project then. Like,
that's what I was doing.
Random shit. Yeah, I fuck with it,
bro. Yeah, Alex.
Absolutely, I totally agree. But if people aren't buying it, then it goes dead. It goes stale. We're dead. I'm not complaining about it. I hope I don't come off complaining. I'm just saying, everyone has a simple solution, but if the real answer is you got to fucking keep the coals hot, and if the fucking, if there's no fire, good luck.
Like this is lame, but like keyboards and shit. Like small communities will do group buys and shit. Hey, I'm gonna make this thing. Who the fuck wants to participate?
Sure.
And you're just doing like
you pre-buys. I get it.
Yeah. Like here in New York, which is
look, dude, I'm like I'm a Luddite at this point with this stuff.
I'm gonna go back to playing the Kai's skate park.
God. All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to intrude one more time before I go on my date.
What's your date? Where are you going? Tell us about your date. Tell us about your date.
Was entertaining. This whole experience was awesome. I'm so glad.
Yeah, exactly.
You agreed to do this. Sloan needed this.
I need
like
because you know what?
basically like you are 917 and Sloan is like limousine. And I'm sure that's actually not a really good analogy, but like he's about to take off now.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Sloan's
god.
a great photographer. Shout out Sloan.
Yeah.
Shut up. Well.
Yeah.
Tell us about your date, Brain.
That's all entertaining. Oh
my
god.
Tell us about your date. Where are you going?
To see a movie at the Brooklyn fucking art museum, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
So dinner and a movie?
But Alex doesn't care that.
Yeah, gentlemen. I'm fine. No. All right. Well.
What's his name? What's his name, Brain?
Name is Ronaldo.
Ooh la la.
I don't know Bianca on, but I did. I would be rocking it. Your clothing.
Brain's here for watch.
You're gonna impress Ronaldo. A vintage piece.
Vintage Bianca that said lover on it, so you know.
You might be. That's kind of like a mullet these days, right now. It's in the like a not tasteful stage right now. You gotta like let it pass. It will come full circle.
You think it'll come full circle? I mean, it might. Motherfuckers.
Everything does. So. What?
Motherfuckers are wearing Dickies again. 874 work pants. From
everyone wants to be fucking blue collar chic, right? But not fucking do anything. What? You know why people wear Dickies? Because Carhartt's too fucking expensive now.
I mean, yeah, Carhartt's fucking whack though. And
fucking dickheads wear it and make fucking. I'll tell you a story.
Tell us a story, Alex.
There was a point where I worked for Kanye for 5 days, and I went to his little fucking studio, and I remember like going to him and Kim Kardashian's fucking house, and like he was like telling me like how dope it was to wear a black Carhartt jacket because it was workwear chic, and I was like, yo, this dude is what? Yes. This is before he went crazy, like legit crazy though. But anyways, this was like I was like, oh, because he's like, I need the best. He's like, I need the best sweatpants, and I got these lover sweatpants, and I need to make the best skate shoes, and I'm gonna do Yee skate shoes. I'm like, okay.
Was this after what Yeezy? What Yeezy drop was this?
It was nothing. This guy would tell everyone because it was fucking Yee, and everyone would fucking drop everything they did because they're like, oh, it's my chance. I'm gonna fucking be a megastar. And so what happens is everyone's like, oh, they don't even talk about money or a contract, which is stupid. Everyone goes, they just work for them for free, and there's nothing contractual. So therefore, we'll end it on the full circle on the contracts. You want this? Come on. Okay. Contracts, and so basically everyone works for free at the time because they're all like timid to like they're gonna blow their opportunity if they like start talking about money. And I went there, wanted like whatever, fucking. He wanted all these different ideas. This guy had like different compounds in Calabasas, and like just real billions. And it was one. I just see it as differ. Anyways, cool. Anyways, yeah, I worked for him, and I was like, "Yo, this dude is autistic." I was in special ed my whole life, I know when I see Mankind, this dude is fucking autistic, 1000%. This dude has the fucking mannerisms and the movement, but I don't think he was autistic always, you know. And
late development.
And I was like, dude, this dude is tweaked. But anyways, back to Carhartt. I remember he like zipped up his jacket and he's like, I want to come to the Met Gala. Fucking Met Gala, blue collar chic. And I was like, this is so whack. Get me out of here, please. But again, I was just like, maybe I'll get like some job out of this. So I'll just like nod and say yes.
I was 5 days with Kanye.
And yeah. And the best was I was like, oh, this dude likes these shitty shoes. I printed a bunch of like old circas out.
Was this before? Was this before the Yeezys came out?
I don't know the number. This was after. It was the ones that looked like a Sea-Doo.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just was like, these look like bad Saviers. But I bet you this dude doesn't even know that reference.
These kids don't even know that reference. Savier. Oh, what a fucking shit show of a shoe.
But I printed all these different like early millennial skate shoes out. I just remember that I made like these like big like
mood boards
flats with all this stuff on it. And I remember he was like, yo, this is fire. This is fire. And they all just said fire as well. And I was like, dude, this is so weird. And I'm in like this weird twilight zone because everyone's like, fire, fire. And he had a kid that would follow him around.
Was that?
There's no fire. That's absolutely right.
Was that White Trash Tyler?
There's no fire.
Was that White Trash Tyler following him around?
Who?
White Trash Tyler was following him around?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I worked with him like for 2 days, and he had a guy walking around behind him called White Trash Tyler who was videotaping.
There was some kid, and I was like, he looked like he was underage, and he would just have an iPhone and like literally like a fly, just like being around him.
Yeah.
And I just remember
that's
it was
that's success, baby. That's success.
Nah, because it was like it was just like a fucking like depressing yes man energy. And then like I went to his house and he had like this round table and he's like, Yamaguchi made this. Who was just like this like I don't even know if he's around anymore. It was like 1920s like architect from Japan. And I don't know. All this shit is just like I don't know. When you hang around these people, you're like, you guys are depressed. And you actually have no taste. You just have money and someone tells you that this is cool because they can't buy it.
Yes. Taste is a very complicated thing that I think a lot of people don't truly understand.
I don't know. Anyways.
Are you looking forward to ever taking a vacation with your family?
No. What?
You can't even think.
There's no such thing as a vacation. That's just going to another place.
No, you can't even think about that right now because you're in that world, huh? Tell me this then. Did you enjoy vacations before you had kids?
No, I hate vacations.
You hate vacations. You just you just want to be home and you just want to be working on your stuff and being in your world.
I mean, that's like a vacation.
Yeah,
getting the free time to work on your own thing.
Yeah, that's not a vacation to me. To me, a vacation is traveling somewhere. But
that sounds fantastic. That sounds like if I had like a little bit of free time and just like kind of like.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Is what is there a
vacation? Make music and like work on like some random stuff, or I don't know. Going to the beach is a vacation. Getting on a fucking plane.
What's the best beach? What's the best beach?
Going somewhere.
What's the best beach? What's the best beach you've ever been to?
Best beach I've been to.
Or a favorite beach, one that you like to go back to.
Yes. What?
Or a favorite beach. A favorite beach that you like, whatever. You haven't.
Okay. Best beach. I like going to Malibu First Point with my kids because they can run and play. I can just sit there.
And you've been going there since you were a kid, probably, right?
That too, and I know there's a lot of people going. I know that are there. I know there's a lot of it's like a family-oriented beach.
Yeah,
that's not. Everyone that goes to Malibu Beach doesn't live in Malibu. Basically,
they all go there
for everyone outside. What?
They all go there for the day.
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know.
Do you miss anything about New York?
No,
Nothing.
I don't. Sadly, I wish I did. I'm like frustrated that I don't miss it when I go there.
It changes.
Last couple times I went there, I was like, get me out of here. All the restaurants I know are gone. All the things that I once knew.
It changes so quick.
Are gone. Well, all the people have been pushed out.
I mean,
it's not exciting. It doesn't have the same energy that it once did. It doesn't seem creative. It seems, like a shopping mall.
Yeah. When was the last time you were there? Oh.
Ivy? Oh, you went to New York. I didn't go.
Did you like New York? Did they like New York?
But it's again. There's the same counter argument. It's new to him.
Yeah. Is he watching cartoons? Is he watching it?
I think last time I went was for a job 2 years ago or a year ago. Okay, I gotta go change you. Go get a diaper for me. I went, a year or 2 years ago, and I was just like, it was like a heat wave, and I was like, dude, I don't know anyone here anymore. Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, last time I was in New York, I was in there for January, and I ended up staying at my friend Brian's house in New Jersey during the snowstorm. You actually met Brian. He digital teched for you a couple times, or at least one time. He can dolphin flip.
Oh hell yeah, I remember this guy now.
Yeah, so I stayed at Brian's house for a night, and I got stuck there with the snowstorm. And then when I got to the city, I stayed with my sister out in Long Island City, and I just went to work every day, and I went home. I didn't see anybody. I didn't do anything. It was really fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it was just like I remember.
You know what else is fucked up?
What's
the
that?
Shia LaBeouf interview.
Really?
Right.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I don't mean like that. I mean it's just like tweaks. I don't mean like it's like I'm not like. Ugh.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I'm offended by it. No, I've just seen clips. It's so good.
Yeah. So what's the deal? He's a drunk now. He's just like on drugs.
I don't know, dude. You know what? He's the millennial fucking Charlie Sheen. Or fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably a good. That's probably maybe a good. Yeah, I tried to watch the first few minutes of it. I'm like, why? I don't care about this actor. Like, what am I? I'm gonna watch. It's like
so good. It's too good. Why? You want to do a standing up? Dude, it's too good. It's so funny.
All right, I'll give it a try.
You guys, thank you for having me. Sorry if I offended anyone.
Good morning, General Chat.
Good morning, General Chat. Don't put spaces between good morning, General Chat. Good morning, General Chat. Good morning, General Chat. Good morning, General Chat.